Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us today. Hello, everyone. Oh God, why is it not muted? Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry for being late. Sometimes bullshit happens.
Yeah, sometimes animals get sick and it's never fun, but we're here now.
It's me. I'm the bullshit. Hello.
It's not. You're not the bullshit.
We were
The
doing
dog is
bullshit.
the
Hello, Jacob is bullshit.
Wait.
Wait a second.
I need to make like a. Wait, no. Move on. Just move on.
We're just moving on. Anyways, last time, as you recall, we had a fun little moment with Aeseora and drums. And the group managed to get to the entrance to the shared temple area for the Solain and Lunain, and were subsequently pointed at with spears. And then we ended.
Yeah.
As one does.
Yeah, as one does.
The spears.
It's fine. They only do 1d6 damage.
Well, still, I think at that point we can kind of shove.
Good thing we're not a face gang.
Yeah, good thing you all have low charisma.
Finish on good. Okay, squishy boy. Squishy.
I mean, as much as I say shove the two representatives in front, Sylvyre go, well, what do we have here? Pushing the spear tip down. We're here to help. Or rather, we're here to deliver something. Also, we have people with us. How are you doing?
You here for the delivery?
Yes.
Have you got proof?
The box I've been holding.
Well, anyone can come with just a box.
I have to undo the seal real quickly. It's going to take just a second like that. Until then, Lance and Eclipsa, take it away. Give me a second. I got to scrape this thing.
They are here to deliver the weapons, as well as they are our guests for now, and we will vouch for them. Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Got it.
All right. And they're gonna take a moment to inspect the swords, and then just kind of nod at each other, and then separate, giving you a path to enter the city.
Real
Fantastic.
quick, but if everybody can hear me, okay? What do they? I'm not too loud. What do they both look like? Like just kind of a rough 2 or 3 sentences.
So first of all, one of them is in the Solain armor that Lance is wearing. One of them is in the Lunain armor that Eclipse is wearing. As the easy go-to. One of them, the one in the Lunain, is an Owlin, who looks like a great horned owl.
Okay.
And then the one that is in the Solain armor is a Minotaur that is all black with one little circle spot around his eye that is white.
Okay. Were they overly mean or aggressive, or just doing their job?
They're just doing their job.
Okay. Never mind then. I'll just kind of flash the Birdsong's patch I have, just as I've crossed the owl, and just yep, in there.
The Owlin just raises an eye. Right. So as you enter the temple area, arena. Say hello.
What colors are the armor? Reminder.
The Solain is primarily golds, yellows, and reds, with some variations that's a little bit brownish or a little bit more rusted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I said yellows already, but also yellows.
Yes.
The Lunain are primarily purples, grays, blacks.
Not blue.
Yeah, I mean there's blue highlights and stuff, or low light, which is the proper term.
Accents.
Yes, that one.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
All right, so as you enter, excuse me. As you enter, one big thing of note is that, as stated last session, the bricks are of 2 various colors. The one on the Solain side, which would be to your left, as you're entering, is more goldish and brown. The one on the Lunain side, which is on your right, is more of a silvery blue. And as it merges to that middle ground, it's oh, this has little specks of the Solain side. This has little specks of the Lunain, and it gets more intermixed as it meets the center.
Nice.
Yeah. Upon entering, the floor transitions fairly suddenly from like the grassy, like dirt, jungle-y terrain that you had been so accustomed to before, into like straight up, like it is brick with like patches of grass around like buildings and such. Directly in front of you is this big building. It is perhaps like a 20-foot wall. But the what are they called? The bleachers that are around it are approximately 90 feet with a like 20 to 40 or 20 to 30 like I guess buffer, like stilts almost. And you can see that there is a seal around the centerpiece. Off to the left, towards the Solain side, you can see that there is a like ramp type area that leads towards a series of buildings, temples, whatever you want to call them, that are all Solain themed. And then on the Lunain side to your right is the same, like, continuation of the ramp that goes downwards underground. And it's very dark in there, so you can't necessarily get a lot of details.
I could have maybe one session ago. I could have seen really far in the dark.
That's your own fault.
Etc.
You have none to blame but yourself.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. Just remember, your actions have consequences, Reefus.
It'll sink in any minute now.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Puns always intended.
You see Lance and Eclipso like kind of break off to their respective sides.
Before they go, definitely got to ask. So, what are we meeting up with you all again? Where are you off to? Just
You're asking Lance and Eclipso for clarification.
yeah, before they separate, just like when's this whole festival thing? Did we make it in time?
Yes, we did. Out of Eclipse character. What is the date again? It's the 3rd?
I think it's the 5th.
5th. 5th.
Yeah.
It is the morning/afternoon of May 5th, and I think you said by the 10th, if I remember.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're
we
5
early.
days early.
Yes. Right. Yes, you are more than in time. There's still another 5 days till it begins. I would recommend perhaps meeting up with the elders when you get a moment.
I'll be doing that right away to make the delivery. But then, are we still meeting up with you all, or are we simply waiting to see what they tell us to do? Because our weird little visionary quest has told us that we're eventually going to meet up again, I believe.
Yes, well, I believe it is whatever they really decide.
Fantastic. They'll tell us to meet up sometime, probably, maybe. Alrighty then. Hopefully we'll see you both around town. Town singular?
Plural.
Excellent. Hopefully we'll see you two around the towns, separately.
Yes, and then you would be able to see, or rather, you get pointed off in a direction, like yay past the big circular building, where there's a slightly higher, like raised building. Once again, like 20, 30 feet, like on stilts, you know. But this time with staircases leading up, as opposed to like the bleacher-esque things where it's like inside the. Okay. Off yonder is the elders I'd recommend.
Fantastic. Thank you for the directions.
Right.
Come along, everyone. We should head that way first.
I like that Sylvyre is always in charge of the first thing we do anywhere.
Afterwards, it's anyone's
feels very
guess.
Deja vu.
Deja.
I like it.
Feel like So you're just headed straight there?
Of course.
Alrighty. So, the description still tracks. You see along the bleacher, like the sides next to the bleachers, there's a bunch of stalls that are being set up. Some of them are those like little rolly carts, Others are like the actual pop-up stalls. You can see, once again, like a fine mix of both the brick types. And the building that you're headed to, actually, the stairs in the building itself are made of two different materials of wood. One of them is sunbark, and the other one's lunar bark, which is just gold and silver in respective colors.
And they naturally come like that?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Are the people mixing at all?
No.
Like, huh.
They're staying on their sides of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody feel kind of uneasy about this whole setup?
Which part?
The whole two towns literally facing with an arena in the middle?
Seems like it's happens before. It seems isn't it a ritual or something?
Yes.
Festival.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, Maltor and I come from where everybody's literally on the same boat. So the whole organization and division is definitely a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
Do people wear a uniform to say what side they're on?
Yeah. Yes, actually.
Okay.
Everyone?
Pretty much. The
What
Solain.
color are we all wearing?
I am more and more uncomfortable.
Purplish. Noble wear.
The Solain have more of like a golden and like brown tunic, while the Lunain have more like a silver and black
Toga.
Sure.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I didn't have enough clues.
Regalia.
It's like what the I don't know if it is just called a toga, but it's like what the Greek women would wear, where it's like the one like big cloth that's like draped over.
But
An advanced toga.
It's not toga, but I'll look it up. Keep going.
Yeah.
Toga 2, the sequel.
The sequel. With the
Toga Boogaloo.
with the respective symbols on the shoulders and or chest.
Is there anyone in the room not in uniform? Besides us?
No.
What colors are Maltor and Reefus wearing?
Reefus is wearing green.
All green?
Bright green, yes. Bright, shiny, metallic, reflecting in the sun green.
But which cap?
Yeah, which cap are you wearing today? This is a very
I was
important question.
Oh.
wearing a beanie cap.
Wait, actually, specifically
Isn't
was
that
said.
what CM said? I thought
Look,
CM said beanie cap.
We're having a bit of a quarrel. I like to try to keep things in house, but the beanie is what I have written down. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
And Malta, what color is...
I'm
Are you wearing?
turquoise. The hoodie is like deep teal, I guess, or turquoise, or
yeah.
that kind of color. So I'm not on either.
Okay.
So Silver kind of leans towards
But there's
Lunain.
gold.
There's some gold. That's the thing. I'm gold, silver, purple.
Yeah, I mean, I have the...
Nice and gaudy.
The blue, silver, purple going.
Yeah.
I'm just now kind of processing that, like, if I pick one side, the other's not going to like me. As of right now, I'm still just kind of dealing with, like, the community. This is all very good. It's called a stola, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fuck.
Interesting.
Thank Google.
Thank
Sponsor
you.
us.
Thank you, Google. Please sponsor us.
Ah, yes. Google will do that.
I don't know if Google can.
It's
Anyways.
cheap.
I don't know, their phones sponsor basketball, don't they?
Oh.
I don't know. Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless.
You are all heading to the building, and it is quite a hike up. 20 to 30 feet of stairs. We'll say 25 to be even.
All right.
I used to walk to work every day, it's fine.
Don't worry. There's money at the top. Nothing can stop me. Us.
Is that our group name? He keeps saying Mias. Is that a word I don't understand? Yeah. I'm just scurrying on all fours to keep up.
You could be so fast.
You could be so
think.
fast.
You used to could be so fast.
Could still be so fast?
Question mark.
It's
Question.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And the stairs, by the way, are wide enough to go by two on each side. So it's like, or two people side by side is what I mean to say.
Oh, okay.
Is marching order important?
Isn't it always?
I'll let you decide
giant-
that.
Giant boulder comes up from the top. Anyway,
It doesn't matter because
Indiana
I'll
Jones this
leave.
shit.
Elden Ring, sorry.
I was thinking Indiana Jones. I'm dated. It's
Either way.
I'll be in the
you're
back.
old.
I'll walk with Sylvyre.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Just behind.
Either way,
All right.
we
So
should get to the top soon.
yes. So as you reach the top, you are greeted by a door. Air quotations door. It's one of those like bead things.
Oh,
Yeah.
gaudy.
Do you call that a door? I don't know. Anyways.
A doorway.
Yeah, it's a doorway that has like the
Doorway.
bead things, and then it's
Yep.
with the respective symbols, but overlapping. So it's like the sun, crescent moon.
Kind of greeting do we get when we step
I
inside?
feel like we can't knock. Do we just go?
I just go.
So,
So as you step in, you do see a owlin, a minotaur, a loxodon, and a goblin.
Remind me what the Loxodon is again.
It's elephant person.
Okay. Good to know.
What do they look like? Like these? I think the Owlin and the Minotaur at the front door are the only time I've ever seen either of those races.
That's not true for the owlin.
Hooterson.
I'm not saying
That's
those were the
why-
first two. I'm saying those are the only two races: the Owlin, comma, and the Minotaur at the front.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So the owlin looks like a snow owl, with like a little bit extra like black splotches, as opposed to like the normal gray ones. The minotaur, or the owlin also stands like a little hunched over, kind of like the. I'm gonna turn myself to kind of like this.
Normal posture.
Yeah, normal posture. And it is wearing, as opposed to like the, by the way, all of them, as opposed to wearing like the clothes that you saw out, the other people wearing, they are wearing like full on just like robes and cloaks.
Any
What
specific colors?
you.
The owlin and the loxodon are in the Lunain colors. The minotaur and the goblin are in Sylvyre colors. The minotaur is very tall. Like the tips of his horns are touching the roof. He's approximately 8.5 feet tall.
Sylvyre, how tall are you?
9 feet.
So you're, hello everyone.
We had to
Stretching the
climb
legs.
stairs. Yeah.
Silver, do you know if we're supposed to bow? Whoa! Forget you do that.
The loxodon
Why
is
do you do that?
very like it's like also kind of standing proud, but the ears are touching as opposed to the horns. And they're an elephant person. Their tusks are like very short and have the those like bulb things at the end of them, like the silver like bulbs that like cap it.
Yeah.
And then there's a goblin, which just is incredibly diminutive comparatively.
But does the goblin look like an elder and old and in charge?
I hope so.
Yes.
Do they all have that kind of effect about them?
The minotaur and the owlin look the youngest. But yes.
Okay.
And you said the Owlin and the Loxodon are Lunain, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Solain.
Things. We're here to deliver you some swords.
You're the one they sent.
Yes.
The minotaur speaks. That's going to be my Minotaur voice. Don't let me forget.
Write it down.
No promise. Yeah, write down the waveform.
The waveform.
Write down 3 adjectives. You'll be fine.
Oh, that's a good one. We're the best people for the job. Yes, indeed.
I don't know. You look kind of scrawny.
Sometimes you need to be scrawny to snake around the jungle, to make sure we get everything here in time. And in time we did. 5 days early. Yeah.
I'm not going to try to do that, like, huff thing, but he does the huff thing. That.
Mm-hmm. So, which one do I hand these into? Do I hand these swords to all of you simultaneously? How does this work? Right now, these swords are... Here they are. Shine with prestidigitation.
The Loxodon.
As I'm hiding behind... I'm sorry. As I'm hiding behind 9-foot Sylvyre, I'm just gonna just tap the back of his calf and cast guidance.
The Loxodon steps forward. You can present them to the respective elders of to the respective elders. I believe it is rather obvious which goes to who.
Indeed it is. Quick look. Oh, okay. Yes, indeed it is. So first, let me kneel down slightly to pass off this holy sword to you. The sword that belongs to you.
Okay,
I need introductions first. Introduce me your names, everyone. I'm Sylvyre. This is my friends here. We all did a job delivery. Reefus, Maltor, Aeseora.
The Loxodon is gonna say, I am Sylvyre.
Oh boy.
CENOVIR.
CENOVIR.
Nice.
Thanks. I came up with it 10 minutes ago.
Nice.
I am primarily in charge of medicine, healing, and additional research along the lines. If you ever find yourself injured, you may come to me. The Owlin is going to step forward. The Lunain Owlin is going to step forward. I am an Elenev. Ellen, ELENEV. I am primarily in charge of the training of the Lunain, and am one of the leaders in charge of running the tournament. I am one of the ones that commissioned the blades as well.
Oh, you must be quite a fighter.
I like to think so.
Ooh.
It's always better to know how to fight and never have to use it. Better to be a warrior and a god than a gardener in a war, after all.
I start taking notes.
I am Martix. Similar to
Martix being the
MAR. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh no,
Please tell me the goblin doesn't speak that way.
No.
Okay, is that the goblin?
No,
That would be so good.
it is the Minotaur.
Mark.
MARTIX. Similar to Elenev, I am the one who trains the Solain to be a proud warrior. This man
And
is
you both have
jacked,
done
by the
fantastic
way.
jobs. Both Eclipsa and Lance have done wonderful jobs while helping us get to your place.
They are the champions for a reason.
Indeed, they are very capable at what they do. Yes, Reefus?
He's topping up because it's like 8.5 feet and 9 feet tall. It's like, have you two ever fought? Like, and I'm pointing at Martix and Elenev.
Yes, we have. What is it, dearie? I believe it's 31 to 32. Me, you leading, of course. You're crazy if you think I've lost that many times. The answer is yes, and of course the Solain are the better fighters.
Okay.
There, no more provoking questions.
Are you a fighter, little man?
You hear that, Sylvyre? Man, little man. Yes. I'm just in training, so to speak. I mainly just have monitored my own community, but this is my first time out and about on my own. I've had a lot of help from these three. A lot of help.
And tell me, you primarily use that hunk of wood on your back.
Oh yeah, it's like a partnership. You know, we use each other. I also have a rapier. Just had that made. Haven't used it that much. It's got I didn't know plants had guts, but that's what's on it. There's also I had a dagger. I think I gave that away. And I've got a bow underneath the boomerang. It's a little smaller, and I got a wand. I'm multifaceted.
I would love to see you fight sometime.
I was thinking the same thing.
Anywho's, this is this is my co-leader Rentax. Rentax. And he's going to point to the little goblin. Hi.
Hello.
I'm not much for talking, but thanks for the delivery.
Us either.
What?
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Lie. Or at least an accidental mistruth. Anyway, what are you in charge of?
Real fast. Well, sorry, backtrack. What the fuck? Reefus just tried to lie. Can I insight check that or something? That felt weird.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know.
Deception then?
I didn't like it. Reefus doesn't do that.
Too innocent to lie.
I get the feeling
Maybe
this is
he got
more...
mad that you kept saying that.
I just want to be a real boy.
Ah, shit.
I get the feeling this is more like Reefus doesn't think that we talk too much.
Passive of 16.
Let me try the 20. Oh, he's just really nervous and starstruck. I'm very overwhelmed. There's a ton of people. These guys look so cool. I've never seen anything like this. Reefus likes to fight recreationally, so I like to spar with people and practice and again, this is the second Minotaur I've seen ever, and they spar with an owlet, and my mind is just racing with how does that work? What are their fighting styles? How does this do? So it was just more of a polite as an automated thing.
Okay.
Fair. I am I'm in charge of running a lot of different shit. Honestly, if it's not fighting, it's probably me in the Solain.
I'll accept that answer. So then,
I would hope you accept it. It's the only one I got.
I'm sure everyone has multiple answers for everything. But anyway, so let's do a ceremonial kneeling down and present the appropriate sword to the appropriate tournament person. Even though this is kind of a little gangly, weird kneeling down with giant long legs. I don't know what he's kneeling, but he's probably getting eye level with these people. I don't know. But anyway, I chose this. Indeed. He could shrink at any time, but no. So, yeah, let's present the appropriate sword to the appropriate person to make sure it's all flashy and everyone gets a nice showing of what they have received in perfect condition.
All right, question.
Yes.
Are you doing it so it's one at a time, both at the same time, and who's holding what sword and presenting it to who?
I was actually just going to suggest that we should hand them over simultaneously.
At the same time, yeah.
Okay. Then what I will do is I will kneel down between them holding the
makes
case,
sense, 'cause I don't
mage
think Sylvyre
handing
would've
the
given
case
them to us.
open. So, 2 others collect the swords simultaneously, please. Don't delay it by a millisecond. They're going to notice.
You too?
Okay. Sure. I'll...
You use a sword better than any of us, Maltor. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're not comfortable, I can do it.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going. God,
Oh,
this
wait,
is
Maltor.
weird.
High five. Guidance.
Which one are you going for?
Whichever is the closest to me.
Which is the closest to you?
Roll for it.
Yeah, roll.
Were
for
you
it.
standing behind me or Sylvyre?
I would have.
I think you were behind me because Reefus was hiding behind Sylvyre's
Wait.
legs.
Did we lose? Did we lose Sean?
I think we lost.
Yes,
Sean.
we did. I think
thought it
you
was
were
me.
behind me because Reefus was hiding behind Sylvyre's legs.
Yep.
Yes.
So we have to wait for Sean to ask which arm. Hey, Sean, welcome back. Which arm is
Hello.
each
Yes.
sword in?
The appropriate one. Well, no, it's
I'm forcing you to
It's-
decide.
it is one box, isn't it? So
No,
it's just the one box.
No, they're each
Oh,
in
it's
one.
2
they're
boxes.
each in
Right, they were
separate boxes.
stacked.
Mm-hmm.
Then yes, the appropriate one.
Cool, which is
whichever
which
one's
side?
on the.
Which way
I
is
don't know.
west?
Was it?
West would be to your left.
So
The
is
so-
west where Solain is?
Oh, there we go.
There you
Well,
go.
there we go. Because I was
Solain
going
to
to say,
the
I
left.
So
I'd
it's
assume I'd be able to see who's
Solain
standing
on
where
the
in the
left.
room.
Lunain on the right.
There you go.
Okay.
Like I said, I open it, and then the mage hand can open, which I can flick
The
them
boxes, yeah.
with my fingers, and then the mage hand can between and try and pull them both open because we gotta be treat them equally.
Yeah.
Can't do be any different.
All right.
But yes, pomp and circumstance. Go about, you two.
Yeah. Presented.
Which side are you on? Of Sylvyre?
What side was I
What?
on? I don't know. The right.
Okay, so I'm getting the left.
Okay.
Makes sense. Let's go. So wait, I've got the
Same
Solain sword?
time.
Okay.
We'll
got the
try and
Solain
time
sword.
it as the same as possible.
This is familiar. All right,
Okay.
do this.
Okay,
Go on.
we hand the swords. Okay, pick them up.
Just
same
grab
way.
it and like.
We do the thing and then hand them to the people.
Okay.
I like to think this
Ceremonially-
that conversation is going. It's like completely silent and very ceremoniously, but
yeah.
internally. But okay, I'm going left. You're going right. Okay, left, right. Step up,
So now
down.
pick us up at the same time, all right? And now,
Not blade
and turn
first,
around.
not
3,
blade
2,
first.
1.
Okay. All right.
We are
This is
so
all-
good at this.
So as
Telepathic. Let's go.
All
as
mental.
you present the swords, let's see, Elenev and Martix are going to be the ones to pick them up. Martix kind of like grabs it by the hilt and like inspects the blade. It looks a little small in his hands because big bull man. And as he does, you can see it like faintly shining sunlight. And Elenev picks up the other one, the Qatar style one, like very gently, delicately, like kind of like this, and you can see it just very ever so softly glowing with moonlight. And
Hey, Kurt.
hello.
Hey, Kurt. I
Hello.
got detect magic always.
I know
Tell me what's up.
they're magic swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I Arcana to see what they do? Maybe.
Sure.
Let's see. Arcana sucks, but that's okay. 17.
From what you can tell right now, they look like they're just both very well crafted and made to admit the respective lights.
Okay. Anything else interesting in the room?
Not really. There's like a decorative tapestry in the back. There's a little I guess it'd be...
That's-
Huh?
That's magical?
Oh, no. I thought you were just saying in
Oh.
general.
Both, but yeah.
Yeah. Behind you is there's some magic, like thaumaturgy magic,
Behind me?
and two little like speakers.
Okay.
They're microphone
Gotcha.
speakers.
Yeah. The count or the elders don't have fancy shit.
Right now they're just some like decorative stuff.
Okay.
But Elenov gently takes it and gives you a bow as she takes it. And then Martix like does a quick little flare, stabs it into the ground, and then gives up.
Do you do it back?
I have a box in my hand, so I'm just gonna be kind of ugly, kind of bow.
I thought I was holding the boxes
Yeah,
and you took
I
the
thought-
Oh
boxes
yeah,
I-
from
that's
me.
right.
I did take a
Okay,
picture
yeah,
of
then
the
yes.
I got the
If
boxes.
my hands are free, then yes, I'll do the same thing.
All right, perfect.
I will
also
probably
hit
slide
my
them their
chest way
respective
too
boxes.
hard.
I'll still send them their respective boxes. Slide them their respective boxes too, because that's part of their deal.
Yeah.
Most likely.
And then Elenev and Rentax respectively split the reward money.
I believe that one was delivered through a card that was given to me.
Oh,
or
you're
something
right.
like
I
that.
completely forgot about that. Never mind. I lied to you. You feel the card in your pocket kind of expand, and your pocket is just getting heavier with gold.
Fantastic. A wonderful feeling. We'll divide that up once we get out of this room, because I'm not going to just go, hey, guys, let's go divide up the gold right now in front of everyone. But do they initiate saying anything, or do they just kind of expect us to leave?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, you're free to roam about this our respective cities. However, given that you traveled with the champions, we are going to have to essentially make you pick which champion you would like to spend your time with. You're there as their guests, or you're here as their guests, so you have to.
Force splitting
What?
the party.
Like
So-
now?
What?
So you're saying free room and board?
Yeah, that's free room and board.
Oh, I hadn't even considered we would have to pick sides. Oh no. You guys go first.
Surely they told you you'd be, probably forced to participate, yeah?
Well, yeah, but
Possibly.
I mean, I
Had an
thought-
inkling.
We're forcing you to participate.
I mean, we'll participate. Don't get me wrong. We were very excited for that.
I think Rentex is my favorite.
Don't worry, you get to be on the champions team.
So you don't
Fantastic.
get a lot of tourists, do you?
No.
Okay.
It's for the pleasure of everyone within here. Though speaking of which, we are essentially doing a performance of sorts. For everyone here, a fighting performance. I believe we might need an additional little bit of a fee to do so, just to make sure that we're happy and while we're here and all that. Just saying.
Yeah, I missed like a couple words there. On
Oh,
my
We
end,
might
so-
need an additional.
A performance fee.
There we go. Okay.
Also, is my mic sensitivity too low, or is that like an internet
I think
thing?
it was
that-
just
I
that
think
one
it's-
word.
I think it's just that.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, we can certainly provide that to you. I suppose, what would you prefer? Obviously, we have the cash to go along with it. Otherwise, we can get you clothing, supplies.
Cash is so much easier. We'll be able to procure our own supplies upon our own separate sides of the city.
Understandable.
Mhm. I feel an appropriate amount would be about
Sylvyre?
at least
Sylvyre and Rentax approach you specifically, Silver, and each plop a bag of money in your hand.
fantastic.
Yeah, it has 50 gold each.
Doubly fantastic. That means once I get a moment to split this up, but as we leave and go to respective areas, we'll be getting about 100 gold apiece, everyone, just as a little heads up.
It's 100 gold a piece total
Yeah.
for all the because the job was 300.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as they don't like somehow just say now you're unable to associate with each other now that you've chosen. Ideally, we'll have the time to do this as soon as we step out of the thing before we separate.
I would assume.
We'll see. But
Okay.
well,
we'll find
if
out.
that seems to be the case, and then if we need to choose, well, Lance seems like a lovely fellow.
He is. He's my star pupil.
Indeed. I pick him.
What other pupils do you have? Like, do you have like a teaching style, or?
Well, I teach the Solain how to fight, so every Solain soldier, me.
Could you name all of them right now, please?
Well, I did not. My question
Fuck
is
you.
more.
Just like Reefus' siblings. Let's go.
No.
Don't tempt me. We don't have time for that. My question is more like, Lance is a little bigger than me. Should we
Yes.
fight the same way, or?
As long as you dedicate yourself to fighting with the strength of heart, you can fight just like Lance does.
Oh, I got that in spades. Okay. Hey, you two go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just.
You've interacted with them a lot more.
Yeah, but just kind of on the down low, I'm gonna be putting my hand in my pocket and grabbing the coin that I have.
Okay.
And kind of just trying to like reach out and be like, you two don't have any biases about this. Tell me you don't have a bias about this.
Yeah, none at all.
Thank God. Okay.
Do whatever you think would be more fun, kid.
Flip the coin to decide.
Yeah. All right. You don't mind me choosing your colors to figure that out, do you? Just gonna flip the coin real quick.
Okay.
Solain. And I did legitimately flip a coin for that.
Perfect. Alrighty. So in your head, you just hear, go Solain, kid. It's fun. It'll be hilarious to watch you interact with all these eggheads. Or these meatheads.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go Solain.
Alrighty. Well, I suppose that means you two are forced to the Lunain. Sorry.
Oh, it does have to be even.
No complaints.
No complaints. That makes my decision a lot easier.
Alright, and then you hear like a thunderous clap come from Martix. And, yeah. Reefus, you get knocked down.
Yeah, I just rolled a save and I got a 6. Ah!
Perfect.
And then you see the two people, two guards dressed similarly to the ones at front. Words come up and begin to escort you to the respective sides. The Solain one is a satyr. The Lunain one is a satyr. The Solain one is a bugbear.
Excuse us. Our friend actually has everyone's spending money.
I guess in a flash, then feel into the pocket. I'm sure I can approximately what 100 gold is, or 150 gold is.
I would assume so with your background.
Quickly get that into the appropriate sack, one of the two that I have, or just do 50, 50, 100, and just toss it over to Reefus. I assume he can catch.
Yep.
So we each get 100?
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect. So who wants to kick this party off?
Well, actually, first, before I go, I'll hand the bag to Reefus and just whisper to him and just, Reefus, if you can, get an extra tunic from your side.
Oh,
From the Lunain side. Just keep it on you real quick. It's fine.
okay. Sure.
When do you get the chance? Bye. Good luck.
I hear
Have
that?
fun. Oh,
No problem.
what would it be? Stealth? Charisma stealth?
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll let you roll charisma stealth.
I love charisma stealth.
Ugh. Charisma stealth is going.
14 plus. All right, how does two?
Am I also getting 100, by the way?
Oh yeah, everyone is.
25
just had to
perception?
I'll just hand it to you when we get the chance. Yeah, 25 is going to definitely hear it because it's 14 plus 2 more than the stat. So it's 19.
Additionally, Aeseora, you see Reefus sneaking some extra gold to Sylvyre and Maltor.
Fantastic. I love this. Good shit. Cool. Won't say a word about that.
I'll count it later.
And smile and take it off of the tab.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sylvyre will hear in his head, your size?
I'll just give a thumbs up.
Right, who wants to kick off the specific sites, I guess?
Who's first? Might as well.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say we're going to get escorted to Lance's estate then.
Mm-hmm.
What do we
That's
see?
familiar.
What's this side like?
So as you begin to climb up the ramp that goes to the Solain side, you see various, obviously, depictions of different stages, like the sun in different, like, up and down. It's like as you go up and over, it's rising sun, setting sun type of deal. The general color scheme is once again like the orange, gold, blah, 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 yellows. And as you, rise up, you feel like the place is kind of unnaturally warm. It's very hot, the area is. Maltor, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, this is... Sylvyre's a little
heated.
But all in all, the buildings are, for the most part, like... Imagine like a stone igloo, essentially, with a little like top to stop smoke from rain from getting in, and then you can see like smoke coming out from some of them. Off towards the center, you see this large, like basically a quadruple the size of them. They're all the size of like a small house, like 1-bedroom house. You see one that's like basically quadruple the size of them in the center, and then further behind that is a large temple that is just very sun motifed.
Right.
And as you get escorted to the center one, the guard stabs his spear in the ground, does that, and then just picks it up and aways.
Are we at the? I was going to say we're in front of the temple.
In front of the house.
Okay,
The big house.
I'm guessing this is Lance's place.
Sounds good. Let's knock and say hello.
Knock, knock, knock. And see, I'll be right there. And like, clop, 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 opens. Hey, what's up?
Hey, we're staying with you for the next 5 days.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the place is kind of a mess.
We'll manage. Don't worry.
Yeah. No worries.
And as you walk in, it looks like a frat boy house. Like there's clothes everywhere. It is dirty. There's a bunch of various training gear along the floor.
Huh.
Fantasy pizza box.
What's some sort of sun-based pizza name? I don't know. The Solar Flare Hut.
Oh, you know the Solar Flare Hut? I love them.
Yes, indeed. I guess they're a lovely place. I bet they have wonderful ingredients to their things. Hey, this is a interesting question. What's your marketplace like? Where's that at? Where do people go to buy and sell things? I'm curious.
Oh, it's a... So you go back down the ramp, and then there's going to be a, like, circle. And you go around in that circle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to see a big sun on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's usually money.
I like that. Is there So calm down, Sophia.
You
Is
should-
there anything that you ever wish you
What are you called,
had?
Sophia?
Sophia, she's meowing right over here.
No.
She deserves everything. Be nice to her.
She does. That's
I
why
love
you
seeing
see
her
the
little tail.
I know. But still, is there anything you're ever lacking in life that you wish that was sold here that isn't sold here, just on the off chance?
I don't think so.
Good to
I kind
know.
of get like everything I want minus friends.
Minus what?
Friends.
Oh, Mart. Don't worry. We're your friends. And, you can keep in contact with us after this whole hullabaloo is done with.
Is there a place to sit down in the
Yeah, I'll get sending next
hut?
level.
Yeah, there's a like a couple chairs, but they're like very basic chairs because Lance being a centaur doesn't.
Right. I'm just gonna go sit down on one of the chairs. Be like, so are we not allowed to go to the Lunain side at all?
Oh no. The only time you really get to interact with the Lunain is during training and the arena. And then Eclipse and I get slightly different treatment in that regards because we are both respectively the champions.
I saw those eyebrows. When does the training occur? Can we train often if
You
we
want
need
to train right now? I can train right now.
In a little bit. I just got it. We have to set down our things and get a little comfortable. Though also, how often is this training? I know training with you is amazing, but also if we train only with you, then we'll be weak to other techniques like ones the Lunain may have. So when do we train? When is training open with them? Is that also at the Coliseum where the tournament will take place?
Oh yeah. Yes, the training right now though is going to be kind of limited to just the Solain because, arena competition, holiday fighting.
I feel like there's non-holiday fighting too, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is wild. Huh.
I know.
Interesting. Tell us about your favorite places to be and whatnot. And we'll basically just, unless you have any good ideas of which to say, otherwise just, small talk while we're here, and eventually I want to kind of separate off and just be like, I'm going to go step about the town. But if he has any favorite spots, I'd love to hear about them.
You should try the pizza place's sun-dried tomato.
Personally, I'm not a fan, but I don't know what Sylvyre's opinion on tomatoes are. They do seem like a fruit and a vegetable.
They're not a vegetable.
I know.
Roll the dice. Or flip a coin.
Either way, it's good to know. If you have any other recommendations, please tell us. I'm curious about this place, though. I also may just simply walk around and see what's what.
There's not a lot other than, the training for me.
And food.
There is very
Pizza.
good food.
You'll have to, at dinner time, or lunchtime, whatever time's appropriate. At mealtime, you'll have to show us where you like to eat.
Oh, it gets brought to me.
Good. We'll get extra food brought to us.
I don't really get a lot of a choice because I gotta be in like peak form.
Well, if you have a cheat day, ask and I'll get you something.
What? He's gonna like lean in real close. What's a cheat day? Does that mean I get to like play a game instead of train?
Usually it means you get to eat a sweet or a donut or something of the like.
You get to eat a sweet on a cheat day.
I assume so.
That's a mood.
Not all of us can be as dedicated as Lance.
Can you get me a sweet?
I may be able
Sell
to.
them here?
If not, I know what I'm going to try and acquire. Out of character.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, but
Acquisitions can be done.
that is for the most part the stuff with Lance.
Right. If Sylvyre, are you going out to the?
To go out, and I would love to go out and about, see what everything is like in town, and gossip with the local. Oh, bye, Sophia. Gossip with the local so and so's.
Right.
Just see what the talk about town is. See if no one else is allowed cheat days, and if people still have a hankering for sweets or
Yeah.
something of the like.
If you're like leaving the hut, I'm gonna follow you right away and just be like,
Oh wait, before you go, and he's gonna like hand you
Huh?
a couple extra of like the Solain,
Oh yes.
like the Solain tunics. You
A couple extra? Or just for the two of them?
for the two of them. You probably want this.
do we have to wear these?
Well, no, but like, you know.
I know
Right.
that means yes.
Or we just might not be able to buy things, talk to
Right.
people.
Be respected.
Yeah,
Whatever.
let's just go outside and explore this wonderful place. As soon as we're out of earshot, it's like this place feels like a freaking cult.
I know.
What's going on?
You know what happens with cults? They have restricted items. They have things they can't get elsewhere.
They also might kill you if they see you selling stuff they're not supposed to get in here.
Look, I'm a merchant from out of town. It's to be expected. I just don't have that many wares right now, but the Lunain might have some wares.
Why are we even staying here?
For the tournament!
We didn't sign up for the tournament.
We were paid to be in the tournament.
Voluntold.
I'd not heard that before. It's a really nice term. But still. Yeah, it's fine. Look, our future vision. Hey, we had that. I just remembered we had the shared vision and we're on
Yeah.
the same team. Hey, that's neat. Anyway, yeah. See, it told us we were going to be here. I figured it was going to be a set thing, so we might as well make some money off of it while we're here. And I might as well make some additional money while I'm here,
I feel like this is. I don't know. This place is just creeping me out.
Look, just
don't-
just make sure I avoid any alleyways, because I don't know if that's before or after the fight, and then I'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I doubt that, but okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
You hear a voice echo in your head.
not
You're
even-
never supposed to ask that question.
Not even gonna.
Oh, Sean
respond
finally
to
gets,
that.
or Silver finally gets a voice in his head too.
It's Professor Oak.
Reefus. Oh, it's even better.
No, I thought that con just died a long time ago.
It's Reefus saying the Professor Oak lines.
Yes.
Sylvyre, this isn't the place to use that right now.
Yes, voices in heads, indeed.
Mhm.
Oh, look, you didn't copyright it.
All right.
Voices happen in heads all the time to various people, but Silver has a singular voice. It's his. Anyway, still, I want to I want to go about town and ask all these meatheads basically the same question. Hey, do you have a cheat day? Do you have something you wish you had but didn't have? I'm doing a survey.
First of all, are you wearing the tunic?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What do you mean? Do we get a cheat day? We can kind of eat what we want.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's probably just Lance. Anyway, yeah. So is there anything you wish you had more of? Is there anything that it's hard to get a hold of? I'm
No,
just doing a
just-
survey.
Just we kind of get what we want and need. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
What are some wares that are exclusive to this side of the city? What does the Solain make? I want to learn.
Well, we make armors.
Besides pizza.
We make delicious pizza. It's always worth noting. Let's see. We make very good raisins.
Raisins?
Yeah, because sun-dried raisins.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
We have the best beer you will ever have, and ale. Raisin brand logo, a sun, exactly.
Fucking sun kiss.
Right.
Good job.
Otherwise, we have a lot of various delicious meats, but you kind of need that to have this muscle now.
We initiate a pose off.
Roll performance.
By all means.
I mean, I don't like to show off these changeling gun.
Roll performance.
Nah, that's
Fuck
only
knows how real they actually are, but it's funny.
exactly.
They
I
look-
have
they look
anchor
great.
arms. That's only a 17.
Ah. You got nice guns. You're gonna fit right in here.
Yeah.
Where are you
disappear
from, by
when-
the way?
I have a character call. Okay, we're good. I'm from the big tree place that I am trying to look
Venarius.
back through my notes. Yes.
Serious.
I'm from the Venarius. I'm used to many large plants, but not many large creatures. It's very nice to see everyone.
Interesting. And what about your silent
Maltor.
friend?
I'm Sylvyre, spelled with 2 Y's. This is Maltor. I'm surprised I didn't introduce myself like that to the elders. Damn, they're going to spell it wrong.
Hey, I'm Render. Nice to meet you.
No, Maltor.
Chewy? Yeah. Hi. From Warhead.
Wow, is it weird not being on a boat?
You get used to it,
What's a boat like? What's a boat that big like?
I mean, there's always a sway, but if you're inside, a little, not close to the outer rims, you kind of forget about it because you don't see the sea that much, and you forget about the sway. So just, I don't know, it feels like a city after a while.
Okay, but
And then from time to time, you kind of step, or almost steps between boats.
how do you forget you're on a boat? It's a boat.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of buildings, and after a while, you don't really see the outside of it. Now it looks like a town.
Weird.
Yeah, yeah.
So what are the people like there? You're the first person I've seen from Orhead ever.
I mean, I just know my part of it. Sailors, bunch of random people, hodgepodge. Kind of pick
They're
up a
different
lot of-
parts? I assume
Yeah.
there's all a homogenous boat.
It is, but it's giant. So there's the starboard port side, it's kind of chopped up into 4 larger sections, and then there's the middle part, which I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anybody from there.
Oh, so it's like being on the east or west side of the routes.
Yeah, but we don't have clothing that indicates which side we're from, and we can kind of go to the other places.
Well, trust me, you're not missing out on anything in the Lunain. We got everything you could ever want right here.
Right. Have you been to the Lunain?
Why would I want to go there? The Lunain suck. They're all
Yeah, you tell them.
they're all pompous and think they're better than everyone.
And right you are.
This guy gets it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Never been.
Well,
Never been, never
Trust me.
will be.
trust me. You're on the winning side. Have you met Lance? Guy's a fucking monster.
Oh yeah, no, that's why we're over here. We're actually going to be participating in the tournament with him become this later in this week because he's a big guy.
He is a big guy. Gonna win.
Mhm.
Just leave it to him. Just like take care of the small fry. Leave it to him. Good.
Oh yeah. With his AC, nothing can go wrong. Wait, wrong character. With his armor, nothing can go wrong.
Is it like
He's
a
gonna
big
fist bump over.
brawl?
Oh no, it's more like a series of rounds, right? Where some Solain fights some Lunain, and it's kind of like an opening act almost, right? Where the whole like big shebang is the two champions fight with like a couple of the trusted people, and then whoever wins, right, gets to
Right.
that the winning side gets to kind of like dictate the decisions for like the next year.
Right. Right.
I was going to say we should strategize with Lance, but I'm not sure that's something he'll comprehend.
We'll also probably be fighting against Aeseora and Reefus.
I know. So, like, I know Reefus is going to jump in head first and then get clonked by Lance. So that's a definite. We should talk with Lance and see. We should talk with Lance and see if if he at least has any plans about the combat. We'll see, or warn him at least what our teammates are capable of. He probably already knows what Eclipse is capable of and can warn us about that, and we can be a well-informed, well-oiled fighting machine. So that way, when I bet on us, I get more money.
Oh, you can't bet on yourself when you're fighting.
Damn it.
People can bet
It
on
makes
you
sense.
though.
That makes too much sense, because why would someone in a position of power be able to to bet on something that they control?
Also,
Hmm.
I hear that you get like one thing you kind of like really want. Like the winning side does. I mean,
Like,
I don't know. Like, if you want like a buffet, you get a buffet. What do you want from me? I don't have all the answers.
buffets can be nice. Thank you for telling us that. I'm really glad you did, because that is going to get our muscles in motion.
You know what? I like you. You should totally have this, and it's gonna slam like what the fuck are
Is
they
it a
called? A
patch?
stein.
Oh, fantastic! I will nurse this all day.
Wait,
Or
is it full?
Oh, it's full.
I will nurse this while we're in public,
Good.
slowly but surely.
No, chug it.
Oh balls, no, but okay.
Oh,
What's your
Alright.
con again?
0.
Wow.
I mean 11.
by all means. Go right ahead, Sylvyre.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's slight.
Roll a
Let's do
quick
this.
roll a quick con.
Can I roll a sleight of hand to allow myself to do slightly better on this? Because it's probably gonna dribble. If it's anything like me, I'm not a good chugger, and if it's too big, it's gonna kind of start going out. But try and make it look like I'm still drinking more of it than that's spilling out.
Yeah, sure. Charisma sleight of hand. Let's go.
Yeah,
No.
that's a 23.
All right. So as you do that, you just go like cut, and it's like spilling out across the sides. Your your tunic gets a little soaked, like going down.
Yeah.
And afterwards, you feel just first of all massive heartburn.
I changed the shape of my heart.
That's not what. Okay.
I know.
No, this is super dope. Like, how? How do I need to
Yeah,
hear?
how
Like,
do-
how do you change
yeah.
the shape of your heart?
What's it look like now?
I'm
what
sure
color is it?
Well, no, I'm sure if the pain is at the heart, and if it's if it's in that chest area, it's like, okay, maybe it can shift a little bit, and that'll make the pain. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it's not in the heart.
Second
Why
of
do they call
all,
it heartburn?
your wisdom and your intelligence go down by 1 temporarily,
Mm-hmm.
and your strength and constitution go up by 1 temporarily.
All things said and done, that's definitely not that bad because it puts my strength to 0, my con to 12, and my ints down to 14. Doesn't matter. My wisdom's down to 15. It affects a little bit.
And
I'm at the chug before the fight, just to be
And
sure.
finally,
Mm-hmm.
you're also kind of drunk.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
You're like on a scale of 1 to 10, you're at like a 4.5.
Yeah, a little above buzzed, whatever it be.
Mhm.
I'll walk
What are
it off.
Sylvyre's
Well,
drunk tells? How do you know?
Yeah, how do
When
you know
Sylvyre's drunk?
Sylvyre's drunk?
I don't. Well, I personally know. Silver probably has a vague idea of it because I'm sure there's some sort of alcohol with the plants, unless it's. Well, to be fair, the
Venarius is not dry.
yeah, it's not dry.
No,
His parents might be dry.
that's fair.
I don't know. That'd be
Oh,
a
shit.
Gonna make executive
You're right.
decision, yes.
Hey.
damn.
That makes sense.
That makes.
They
too
work in a
much
funeral
sense.
home and they don't drink. Like,
Mhm.
oof. I
Yeah.
go to a funeral home and I need to drink.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh boy. But
Alright,
yeah, we'll walk that off. We'll talk, make conversations with, as in Silver will make conversations and awkwardly drag Maltor into them all the while for the afternoon until mealtime.
Okay. And as we go over to the Lunain now, you are escorted once again by a satyr. And she just gives you a very polite bow before walking off. The Lunain, first of all, once again, it goes down. It is very dark. And is illuminated every, 15 feet by a soft, pale blue light emitting from plants.
Ooh, what kind?
It looks like the flowers that you have.
But I shouldn't take these ones.
You should not take these ones.
Okay.
Flowers we had sunblooms.
I think so. I have it written
Aeseora
down.
also had a lunar version.
Moonbloom.
So I was thinking I would just run in there right at Lance. I mean, that seems to be I've done the trick so far. After that, I mean,
Can you still do that?
I'll kind of click my heels together and doesn't kind of scrape my foot into the ground. I think so. I mean, it doesn't feel quite the same, but I don't worry, I'm still capable.
Wasn't doubting that.
Additionally, as you continue to go down, everything is a lot neater than compared to the compared to the Solain. Everyone is very like prim proper, standing up straight. You have a very gentle violin or viola playing in the background type deal. The buildings are all pale brick. And once again, there's a temple, and in the center, front and center, is a large, almost mansion-esque thing. And you are dropped off right in front of that.
Everything's so tall. Like more than usual.
Everyone's so boring.
Right? Okay, see, I was trying to think of a nice way to say it, but there wasn't
Why?
one, so... Well, I mean,
They can't
it's just
hear
what I
us.
do. To be fair, I didn't think you could hear me, but...
A mansion-esque building.
Well, let's go. I'm just going to go right at it.
Sure.
That
Yep.
you just
Fuck it.
All fours, scurry.
If we were taken and then placed here, then let's do it.
okay. Yeah, so you scurry towards the mansion-esque building, and you are greeted by a large archway with the various phases of the moon going across it. And then behind that is the entranceway to the actual front door to the mansion, and right above it is a full moon.
Is a what?
A full moon.
Oh, okay.
And you see like this hand kind of reach up from behind the moon and like twist this little dial, and you see it just like go through the phases of the moon till it's a lunar eclipse. Or
Is
you know
Aeseora-
what I'm trying to say.
A new moon?
Yes, that one.
Is Aeseora's moon, is that a tattoo? Or is that okay.
Yeah, so it's 13. It goes from like the small crescents to the full moon in the center here.
I'm going to look at it and then look at the archway and just kind of compare the two. Are they exactly alike, or?
Mm-hmm.
Are
Well,
you sure you've never been?
I imagine the tattoo is a little more out of style comparatively, because it's like the stone etching on the archway.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just like the circles across.
Are you sure you've never been here? This seems kind of right up your alley.
Hey, Kurt, have I been here before?
No.
Like
no,
at
you
all?
don't. No. You would
If
not
you-
be allowed here without.
A reason?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
when I asked, several months ago in real time, you said you had been in the area, but never actually like in the heart of the city.
I probably asked Kurt the same thing then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds right. No, not that we know of.
Oh, okay. If I may ask, while we have a moment, what is there a significance to the moons, or is it it looks nice. I was just curious.
Not like a big one, passage of time, just the way the phases go, things like that. Not a big fan of following routine. So when a full moon phase goes through, we like to change something.
That's fair. Don't worry, I got enough routine for the both of us.
And so we saw a hand turn the thing. Can you explain that a little bit?
So you see just like a hand reach up from behind the moon, right? And you see it like twist the moon, and then it just goes through the phases all the way to a new moon.
But,
And then the hand
like,
disappears back down.
Nobody opens a door.
Nope.
No sound
You haven't knocked
happens,
on the door or
nobody-
anything.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Something did.
Right. The door opens and you find Eclipse. Oh. Hello.
Hi. Were you not expecting us?
Not in particular, at least not yet.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry about it. That's a 4.
We've been brought here to fight on your team and stay here or something.
Well, if I'm being quite honest, I'm a little surprised he didn't pick Lance. He seems a little more fun.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we
should
didn't.
be better rewards.
What?
That sounded like she was angry at somebody. Am I reading you wrong?
No, you're reading me wrong.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, we didn't choose. Sylvyre and Maltor chose first, and they just put us here. I hadn't made a decision yet. I didn't know how to be even.
Well then. Well, I hope you enjoy your
Steam,
stay.
no.
You're free to come in.
I was leading you anyway. Scurrying.
I'm reading the comments. I'm just.
She sounded really angry.
That's fair. That is fair. Anyways, as you go in, you see it is very what is the term? Like the like all black and white, like
Monochromatic?
minimalist style.
Minimalist.
With various like moon themed items strewn across in a very like soft light, and there's a record player in the background playing classical music. And in the center there's a big like pit it's like a slightly depressed level.
Okay.
And you can see there's like various wooden weapons laying across the wall of one side, as well as like various shoes. And Aeseora, being one who is familiar with various performances, you could recognize that they're various dance shoes.
Cool.
Oh, do we need? I don't wear shoes. Do I need to wipe my feet somewhere, or
If you would.
Is there somewhere for me to wipe my feet?
Yeah. There's a little
Okay.
like full moon like bristle
course.
pad.
I do that thing where once you realize your feet are dirty, you start tiptoeing as if that's gonna make them less dirty, but just sort of sorry. Ugh. I'll just go over there and clean my paws, like a little embarrassed.
So you dance.
Yes. It helps with your form and balance, or so they say.
Oh, so they say. Interesting.
If I'm
I
being
thought I was
quite
going somewhere
honest,
that, and
if I'm being
I
quite
forgot.
honest, I do not exactly enjoy it.
Then why don't you find other things to practice balance instead?
You don't exactly get a whole lot of a choice when you're the champion.
I would think that gives you more choice.
You would think, but no.
Common theme.
When
So
you have
why
to
would-
be the best, you have to do the things that are best for you.
So what are the benefits?
Well, I'm rather flexible, first of all.
Oh, I'm into being the champion, but of dancing, absolutely.
Ah,
I also took dance lessons.
Oh, you did? I would love to see you dance.
Oh, you really wouldn't. But it is good for the balance and the
Oh,
footwork.
I assure you I would. It gets kind of boring seeing almost nothing but ballet.
Oh, I mean, it's been quite a while, and
What music do you usually dance to, Reefus?
yes, we don't really have a lot of I mean, Orehead is such a multicultural port full of different, types of people and backgrounds and
And there's different areas and everything.
different areas and everything.
Sean.
I mean, you can't just show up expecting everything to be the same. That's the best part about it. Absolutely.
There's festivals even.
Festivals even. Yeah. I was genuinely surprised. I mean, it's a large ship, but I was genuinely surprised I hadn't run into Maltor before. But I don't know. I mean, the Maritimes themselves, we're not very. Not that we're not musical. It's just I as you can tell, we don't play them often. We hum a lot. We whistle. But there's a couple of dwarves down there. Near a couple of watering holes. They play a nice. What would be the Grimgarian equivalent of a barbershop quartet?
Fantasy barbershop.
Fantasy
quartet.
barbershop quartet.
Insert barbershop quartet here.
Acapella quadruple.
They all sing at the same time and at
Yeah.
like different level. It's really interesting.
Quatuor.
They all just seem really sad, honestly. But it's pretty much a little bit of everything.
Fascinating.
Do you have some more upbeat music you could put on?
No.
We can fix that. I'll sit down and try to at least play along with the music that's playing. Give Reefus something to dance to.
Okay, roll performance.
Yeah.
And I'll let you see if you. I'll let you modify it in any way.
Modify
s-
what?
The music to change the beat a little bit.
Okay,
You
so
have
you-
to roll 15 or higher to get the successful change.
I rolled a 15 on the die.
Okay.
So that's a 21.
So you're going from classical music to what?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, Moroccan gal.
No, I think I'll keep the same tune, speed it up a little bit, and go a sea shanty version of said classical song.
Okay, I'm about it. All right. Reefus, you're really feeling the rhythm.
I was about to say, this is one of the few things that Reefus can dance, that I as Reefus can dance to.
You have catchy tune.
Okay.
That
It's
gives
a-
you a
It's just the
+4.
song again.
It
But
gives
in
me a
your
plus
head.
4, you said? All right, just straight +4. Let's see. Do I have anything that will help with this? Nope.
RuneScape sea shanty.wave.
I'm going to, with your typical sea shanty, just kind of, they've all got a rhythm that you can stomp or clap to in a pub. They're rarely very fast, and so I just kind of get the beat there a little bit. Count the beats for a little too long, because my dad always yells at me for that. But then I'll pull out the rapier songbird and just start kind of spinning it a little bit to add like a high harmony,
Oh, yeah.
Sure, that's not just a cane you're spinning, essentially.
Yeah, that's special
Essentially, yeah.
made.
until I stab someone with it.
Nice.
So I guess I'll just roll performance
Yeah,
+4.
you can do it with advantage.
Okay, I won't fight you.
Because you're flavoring.
Yeah.
That's 10 + 4. 19. Wait. No, 17. Excuse me.
Like you're still dancing your little heart out.
Good shit.
And Eclipse is just watching you like very closely and very intently. And just takes like after you like stop dancing, she just like takes a moment, closes her eyes, and just listens to Aeseora playing along to the beat. Just takes a deep breath and then a sigh. Absolutely lovely.
Yes, well done, Aeseora. I felt just completely motivated.
Good. We think she was complimenting you.
Oh,
Both of you, but and she's gonna like kind of wipe her eye. It's very beautiful to listen.
I don't say it. I just hold up the high five for Aeseora.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Insight on the crying?
Sure.
Dirty 20?
You can tell she's not exactly used to the
Art?
the fun music, the like letting yourself go.
Gotcha.
So, are her eyes closed right now?
Yeah.
Can I try and sneak the wand of smiles on her?
Sure. Let me roll a charisma.
Oh no.
Where the fuck?
I guess I should roll. Let me roll sleight of hand.
Where in
I always forget how bad that is.
There it is.
Wait for it.
Uh-oh.
I kind of give Aeseora the eyebrows, like, yeah.
Because you know I notice.
It's
You're not gonna get the roll.
It's 10 or better, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry to say. I got an 11 after modifier.
And I'll just slip the sleight of hand it kind of back into my bag.
But I suppose one moment, and she's gonna like kind of clip clop off for a second and come back a little bit later with two of the I already forgot the names.
Jacob, you looked it up.
The
What did Reefus say?
Stolas.
The Stolas. Two Stolas.
Hey, did you guys make these or?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good. I was worried they were Stola. Can I have an extra?
I suppose, but why?
In case the other one gets.
He slides it on his stomach a lot when he's running around.
I do.
I recommend against that whilst you're staying here.
Oh,
But I
Well,
suppose if it's a habit, she's gonna clip clop.
well, it's not as much of a habit. It's a cultural thing.
Right. Well,
Thank you very much.
I heard it's best to follow the customs of where you are first.
Oh, absolutely. It's mostly during combat anyway.
Ah, I see.
Do we go somewhere, or do I just...
You're free to roam about, but I would highly recommend wearing those.
Just immediately toss it on
Yeah.
over the tunic. Take the boomerang off, then toss it on. Put it back on.
It's quite fitting
Same
on
sort
you.
of thing.
Thanks.
So, do you get to have fun?
No,
Do you want to fix that?
I would absolutely love to.
Do you know where fun is?
I feel like that silence in the answer describes or answers
Let's go
it
find
plenty.
some.
Okay, I don't expect there to be much here, but
I'm sorry, just again, you said following the customs of where we're at. What I feel like what you need is a little like unpredictability, a little, gosh, this place is so good because of its structure and its order. So to balance that out, you need, I mean, not chaos, but just a little sprinkle of it. When are you allowed to hang out with Lance? Is it just when you leave, or because he seems to bring fun everywhere?
it's fairly only much when we are both sent on a mission or when we are training.
That's a
Can you
shame.
request missions?
No.
Well, we'll be your Lance.
You're a little short for it, but okay.
I get that a lot.
I can imagine.
Okay, yeah, I want to look and find anything interesting to do.
In the mansion-esque, or in like the mansion.
No, like
there's
I'm taking her out. Let's go.
people. First of all, you're getting like a couple looks from people as like, why is Eclipsa out? Kind of a look.
Don't worry about it.
And people are like, as you're both like walking, they're like stepping to the side and like straightening up even more than they already were.
Wow, everybody's so polite.
Yeah, yes, you are kind of with the champion.
Okay, so is that like a high-ranking officer? Or are you just like the RA? Like, what's the?
Think of it as a high-ranking civil servant.
Okay. Hey, that's what I was back home.
You were a civil servant.
Yeah, sort of a. I mean, the tabloid kind of people would say vigilante, but that's a little negative connotation. Just more of like a neighborhood watch.
Right, and did you have permission from your government to do so?
Sure.
Well, it's a yes or no, not a sure. Not really.
I have no idea. Like Reefus clearly has no idea. It's just like from session 0. He was very familiar with the judge and the guards and but he had no idea if he actually had permission to. It's just,
I mean, my father did it.
Right. So this is like a family business type deal.
Sort of. When he got a little older and retired, he sort of made an independent investigative force, sort of. And he's actually the maritime name is all over our corner of Orehead. But I just nepotism's just kind of not my thing. Even the perception of it. So I just decided to start off like he did. I didn't have a lot of free time for hobbies, so I figured I had to work.
Right. Well, let me ask you this, Reefus. Would you ever go to jail for this?
Sure.
Then that probably means it was not legal.
Oh no. I was never I would go to the prison there just till they got everybody together so we could talk about what happened and sort of get the facts out on the table, and then I think all but 2 times I just went home the exact same evening.
I see. And what happened those 2 times?
Well, one of them we couldn't find Klaus, who is just a I guess I mean, just sort of think of everything you know about me in the little time that we've spent together, and just sort of turn it on its head. That's Klaus. His father's the judge, so again, the nepotism thing. We're trying to do an anti-mirror here. And the other time, that's how I wound up here.
So you wound up in the Solain and Lunain because you went to jail.
I mean, sure, layman's terms. I went to prison. I fell asleep. I had a strange dream of all sorts of different figures. The figures became.
You're talking a bit about the butterfly effect. One thing happens 20 times, a long time later, you're in some new place, and you can't say it was necessarily because of that.
Are butterflies involved in this?
I don't
Not
know.
necessarily.
But yeah, I just woke up, met these people, and I'd just been it's been like 2 weeks. How long have we been doing this? 2 weeks. Doing this thing my grandfather does.
Like 3, I think.
Yeah, I've spent the last month or so just traveling with them, and
Fascinating. What of you, Aeseora? What's your journey?
Oh, we do a lot of travel. Sort of wound up in the same place as Reefus and the others, and decided to go along with it. Needed new places to be, needed a change anyway.
I see. And who taught you to play?
Oh, we've known forever, it feels like. Can't really remember.
I see. Well, I think this is the most fun that I've ever had.
This is
I
just the
also
beginning.
get that a lot.
Is there like a main square or something? I don't know how big these cities are, or like, do people have fun here?
No. There's a library, and that's probably the only, like...
Is it like BYOB? I don't know.
I mean, learning's the real fun.
Learning is the real
Absolutely.
fun. Oh, but, no, there's a distinct lack of alcohol here.
Completely?
That there's no one, like, openly, like, carrying alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, in the Solain side.
Yeah, meanwhile...
I'm just saying, like, Philly's not open carry either, but whatever.
Yeah. But there are, like, very proper shops. If you want, like, alcohol, there is a wine shop.
It's gonna be so
Is there a
fucking
limit?
overpriced. Oh,
There
God.
is a limit.
There's a per person limit. We have 3 people, 2 of which either don't drink or have no tolerance. So that's fine. Sure, let's go to a wine shop. Let's see what happens.
Okay. As you step in, Eclipsa, you see her just, like, kind of wait outside the front.
You can come with.
No.
Are you not allowed in here?
No. I'm told it's a bad image for a champion.
But I thought you get to decide everything.
No, that's kind of only if we get to win.
If you're the
Well-
champion, don't you always win?
I suppose we'll win then.
I suppose we shall. However,
Tell you what.
I'm still supposed to refrain. Dulls the senses.
Who makes those rules?
The elders.
How do you become
So
one?
who?
You win a lot and you live a while.
You get old.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
once you're an elder, you'll be able to fix that.
Maybe.
Another question. How would the elders know?
She's just gonna motion a hand to, like, the people that are like stepping aside.
Crowd.
I'm gonna take a couple steps behind her and just be like, which one of you would tell on the champion?
Simultaneously.
There are
like,
consequences. There are consequences for all of your actions.
You're really bringing that out now. At least you're learning.
Mental high five, but no words.
Mental guidance.
Let's see. What would you say would be the biggest complaint you have around here? little too much order, a little too, every single day is the same. Am I right?
Just a collective no.
What's the problem then?
We kind of enjoy our lives here. And
Of
with
course.
respect, we would appreciate it if you were to quiet down. You're disturbing the peace.
Oh, this is quiet. You don't want to hear me get loud. So let me put it this way. Nobody says you have to be the Solain. Like, who wants to be that, right?
And then you see him.
Right. But
We understand.
What- yeah,
point at my
absolutely.
tattoos. Mm-hmm.
absolutely. And I've had a couple of moon things. We'll talk about it later. But now, what you do want, though, is to maybe not be snooty and feel better than the Solain, but to sort of get their envy a little bit. The next time you face them in a combat, maybe it makes them a little angry. Next time you run into them somewhere, it makes you feel just a little bit better. Gives you a conversation starter, right?
No.
No?
No, we'd all rather stick to our guns and be proper and win through our own merit rather than relying on foolish brute strength.
Oh, no. You're misreading me. You're going black and white here. Night and day, if you will. But there is a dusk. So, what if you still got to do your things, proper, the right way, by the book it. But you made them more appealing to the Solain, but they couldn't have them.
Well then, if we were to make it more towards the Solain, it wouldn't be by the book now, would it?
Depends on the book.
Do you write books?
Yes, we have a library after all.
Well, make a new one.
But make sure it has pictures for those Solain, am I right?
Boo.
We're the
don't
worst
get-
people.
I'm a charisma-based character. I'm working what I got here.
Work the
We're
crowd.
gonna ruin her career.
All I'm saying
And the Eclipse
is...
just comes up and goes right across, like, cover your mouth. Reefus, perhaps it's better that you just simply cease.
Okay, I'm just saying she should be able to enter and leave somewhere without everybody running to the elders, right? I'm like slowly backing up, like, okay, tack.
And she's just like, you see her like bowing and like apologizing to everyone.
I mean, you think they would respect her enough to like trust her to walk into a building and not become a Solain type.
And
As
Eclipse
I get
just
back-
eyes you.
As I get back to it, am I laying on the Solain thing too thick? I feel really mean.
No, I think they're just boring.
Oh. Oh well, let's go inside.
Sure.
So,
And in Eclipse's head, she'll hear, "Want anything for later?"
I don't drink. I'm not allowed.
Right. Nobody's in your house, right?
No.
Exactly.
I'll still have to pass, thank you.
I'll find you something nice. All right, let's go win.
Okay. You are, as you enter, it's like once again, like monochrome, like everything is just black and white with moon themes. There's racks upon racks of wine, and it all looks like it hasn't been touched in probably like 30 years.
There's aging. There's
Travesty.
overaging.
And there is a pixie as the shopkeep.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
hi.
Were you looking for anything specific, or shall I let you be?
Suggestions. New here.
Right, well, what is your flavor profile?
We like surprises.
All right, well, can I recommend this? And she's gonna pull out a bottle that is like the size of her, of Chardonnay.
Impressive strength.
Oh wow, you're so strong.
I work out. I kind of have to. If I didn't, I'd be crushed. It's happened like too many times.
Oh man, do you have a
Pressed
like?
in the pencil.
Is there good? Is there good fantasy insurance here?
There's great fantasy insurance.
I've been around Sylvyre too long.
We even get dental.
Ooh,
Ooh,
those
Yeah,
luxury
dental.
bones.
well, good on you. Hey, sorry, this is your bag.
Sure. Are there signs that say limits or like what's up
Yes,
with all
it
that?
is a. There's like small, like little reminder signs of 1 glass per person.
Glass.
Glass.
So, are we not able to take a bottle or two to go?
No, unfortunately not. With respect, it would be a little bit too much public discourse to have someone well intoxicated or openly carrying alcohol.
Oh no, we'll keep it in the bag, and I'll show my mini bag of holding that I got at the last city, so
For
that
its true
so
purpose.
they know it'll be hidden. Yeah, you put a bottle of wine
Big
in the mini
booze in
bag
there.
of holding, you hide it in your hat to go to the movie theater. It's like that's normal.
Yes, well, there are in fact rules, and I will still have to limit you to 1 glass per customer.
Of course, you're doing your job. What if we were getting something for the champion? And I'm gonna kind of gesture. I'm out the window that I'm making up is in there.
And she's gonna like slowly put the bottle back.
That's fair. You got me there. Leave.
I'm sure
Let's
she's
go.
told you she's not exactly allowed to drink.
She actually told us she won't, regardless. So I don't think you have to worry about that.
Yes, well. And she's gonna slowly start pulling the bottle back out.
Is that? This seems like a weird place to ask this question. Do you have anything that's not alcoholic?
Yes.
Oh,
And she's
I
gonna
don't
like,
think anywhere in this city is a weird place to ask that question.
and she's gonna fly in back, and she's gonna bring out this menu book.
oh
It's-
wow.
Imagine any fruit or vegetable, and there's a juice of it.
I'll be right back. You got this.
We're at a fucking juice bar. Okay. We're at a juice bar with wine tasting.
Mm-hmm.
Limit.
For those who do like
I need
to.
to sneak this girl out of the city. Oh my god. Sorry.
No, it's for those who like to bend the rules a little bit.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I can see why this place is so dusty.
It's not dusty at all, I'm told.
No,
It's
just
not
the
dusty?
wine.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been touched in like 30 years, I would assume. I don't expect a pixie to dust like you sneeze and you like fly backwards 5 feet or some shit.
You look like the type who enjoys a buttery Chardonnay.
We enjoy many things. Sure, let's do that.
Right. And she's gonna like pop the cork and go flying with the cork for a little bit.
Nice.
Yep. And then just like, if you would be so kind as to hold the glass for me. And you're given like an actual like wine. There's a specific term, but I can't remember. And
The wine glass?
Yeah, no, there's like different types of wine glasses that
Oh.
have their own names.
Yeah, I can picture a white wine
Yeah,
glass. That's
yeah.
fine. Close
And
enough.
she like pours you like a quarter of it. I believe that would be a good sample. A quarter of the glass, I mean.
Okay, I was like, a normal serving of wine is 5 ounces. Are you trying to give me like a shot of wine? What the fuck? Sure. So, okay. So this is not the glass. This is me tasting it to see if I want to buy the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it decent?
Yeah, it's okay. It's like not sweet at all. It's like one of like the drier, like weirder texture wines.
Those are sometimes stronger anyway. Sure. This will work just fine.
Lovely. And I'm assuming you're going to be the only one purchasing some wine.
They've got like 9 different types of apples in this thing.
Well, yes, they each have their own unique flavor profile.
It's just incredible.
do
The
they
import cost
not-
must be up the roof.
Oh, no, not at all. Do they not do this where you're from?
Uh,
There's more variety and other things in addition. Depends on location.
everywhere's home.
I see. Well, I
As
assure
long as
you
you're with the
that
right people.
I assure you that our apples are of the finest quality.
Aye.
And she's gonna pour like a full like serving of wine for you.
Okay.
That'll
So-
be 2 silver.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do
Is it-
that.
How many Ys are in that?
None. Why would there be any wise in silver?
The only one I know. I was just checking. I'm new here.
You have all these different fruit juices. They grow in different climates and things. Where does all that happen down under here?
Oh yes. Well, you'll find that in our fantasy greenhouse.
Probably just in a greenhouse still.
Yeah, you'll find that within our greenhouse, using various forms of magic, we can actually control the temperature, humidity, the soil acidity, and the various nutrients required to grow all of these. It's only natural.
I think I'm gonna do muscadine.
I don't even know what muscadine is.
Me either.
It's like a bigger grape, but with this very unique
Oh.
flavor. I cannot think of the word
I feel like
to
this
describe
is a
the
southern
flavor.
thing.
It might be. Muscadine's right off the vine though. They get like this big. They're huge.
Jesus.
A lot of wine is made out of them.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Would you what ounce serving would you like?
I mean, just the same you would give anybody else. How big is Aeseora's?
Aeseora's is about.
I have 5 ounces
Yeah.
of wine.
Sure.
Right.
Just a normal glass is fine.
Right, I'll be right out with that. And she
16 ounces.
rebel.
As she,
yeah.
Are you
As
going
she
through a
walks
hard
off.
time right now?
It's
aren't we all?
juice.
Yes, but sugar levels.
Need to be kept up. All right.
As she goes off to get that, I'm just gonna kind of give like a little look to her store and be like, I mean, if Ishwar were to show up, he might need a drink as well.
So, he doesn't look like people. He's like a floating music thing entity. I don't know if
Do pixies know that?
probably.
I mean, floating music thing comes in, orders a drink, money spends the same.
Not here.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Yes.
And with that, she comes back with the 2 glasses, a 5-ounce glass for Reefus and a 16-ounce for Aeseora.
A normal glass of juice is what I have.
You have a normal glass of juice.
I've got a whiskey glass of juice.
I bought the
Reef-
small size of juice at Wawa, and she was offended at me for getting so much.
If you need something to go along with that, we do have a lovely library. It has the saddest romance stories. You can cry your heart out.
Oh no, that's fine. We prefer to do research when we are distracting ourselves. Actually,
Oh,
I love a good
there's-
adventure.
There's such thrilling adventures. Like, why, I read a story of a boy who climbed a beanstalk once. I couldn't sleep for a month. So thrilling.
Just look over at Aeseora.
right.
But we do have a lovely research section. There's, in fact, most of the library is fairly dedicated to it.
Not surprised. Where would that be?
Well, one would normally think that the building's labeled library, it would be the library.
Right, one would be not from here and hasn't walked past it yet, so directions are always nice.
Right, so once you exit the door, you're going to turn left, you're going to go down about 2 blocks, and then downstairs 1.
Can I insight to see if there's any tension here?
Sure.
Which side are you inciting?
The room. Just trying to read
Yes.
the room.
There's tension.
I
With a
hate
9?
this.
There's tension.
Ugh. Well, what do we owe you?
Yes, that will be, see, it's a total of 2 silvers for the wine, another silver for the normal-sized juice, and then for the wild, it's going to be 3 silvers.
For the what?
That's,
For the wild size.
that's a total of 5?
6.
6? Okay. I'll just take out a gold piece. You're like, I got this, don't worry. Keep the change. Thank you so much for your help and your hospitality.
And she's going to, like, pick it up and then put it off to the side and get you your change.
Oh, right. No tip?
Why would I get a tip?
Because
make-
you provided outstanding service.
Believe it or not, the people here get paid a fair living wage.
Of course they do.
This is
Why
a
wouldn't
fair
they? That would be
store.
ridiculous.
Exactly. Therefore, you do not need to tip. It's part of our prices and pay.
Oh, okay. And not even accept gratuity. What a concept. As we leave, I'm going to try and just, like, sneak it behind a jar or something.
Sleight of hand.
15.
I rolled a 17 on the die.
Ah!
Sir,
Huh?
you appear to have dropped some money over there.
I'm sorry. I'm walking up. My hands are full. I've got juice. Have a good day.
You have to leave the glass.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Here's your glass.
And your chain, your...
I left it. Have a great day.
I
Get
guess
mailed
I'm
back to you
standing
now.
slightly inside the door, slowly drinking this this normal-sized cup of juice.
Wild.
This wild size. And she's
Yeah.
going to give you the money that Reefus left behind. Please return that to him.
Absolutely. Happy to.
Did you happen to need a receipt by chance?
No, not at all. I'll down it. And I'm out.
Have a lovely rest of your night.
We'll sure try.
So I imagine that didn't go exactly as you planned.
What the fuck kind of place? Have you always lived here?
Yes.
Is this the first time Aeseora has sworn?
I don't think so.
I think it's the first one, like, so exasperated.
Okay.
Yeah. On that level, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yes,
I think I've said
was,
like,
in
oh
fact-
shit a few times.
I was in fact born here.
So, like, what do you do for,
They don't.
I mean,
We've
like,
established this.
happiness?
We've
What makes you feel
established
better
this.
at the end of the day? What gets you up in the morning?
Usually tea or coffee.
Obligation?
Okay.
Obligation.
Yeah. I've not had that tea, but I mean, sure, tea and coffee is a great way to start the day.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna sneak a look to Aeseora and be like,
You get the same thing back. So, are we allowed to leave and come back?
Well, you're not allowed to go to the Solain if that's what you're
No,
asking,
no, no.
but yes.
no.
However, there's a curfew. You must remain indoors after 10:30 p.m.
What time is it now?
I think it's like lunchtime, maybe.
Yeah, it's like lunchtime, maybe.
Okay.
You can hear the bass from the Solain all night.
Is there anywhere else nearby at all?
No, not really.
Good. Good.
Okay,
Okay.
10:30 then. Hey, sorry, let's go look around. We don't
Sure.
want to hold up your time.
No, we have so much time.
Oh no, not you. I was talking to Eclipsa. I'm sorry.
Yes, well, with respect, I do believe I will be retiring to my quarters to simply attempt to relax, as you say.
Yes,
Treasure
you've had a
dance is
very
something new.
exhausting day.
We can
Eh.
practice later.
Yeah, and then she's gonna head back to her place.
Fuck, she doesn't want us to ruin her fucking career.
Oof. Well,
We have a
Now
fun
what?
place.
all right. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
Fine.
So, where is there to go? So, if we come up the stairs that we
nothing
went
for
down,
fun.
There is nothing.
no. I mean, this is assuming we are leaving the hell out of Dodge. As soon as we do that and come up the stairs that went, down into the darkness. I mean, where is the stairs to the Solain from there?
Straight.
I will actively keep telepathy going with Reefus
Mhm.
in case we need to say something to each other. This will be an ongoing thing while we're here because fuck this. We displeased. It's funny.
I just as is custom, like I make the telepathic link, but I kind of keep you on the very borders of like stray thoughts and just sort of very simple ideas.
Well, it's only like speaking. It's talking to
Right.
each other. It's not like I can see what you're thinking. It's different.
Right.
Additionally,
Right, but
we will continue this in a wee
Yes.
bit, as we're gonna pop over to break, actually.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's that's fair. It's been over. 2
Jacob
hours,
needs a beer from the Lunain.
honestly.
From the Solain, you mean?
No, I need it from them. I need it.
I'm gonna steal all their wine.
Anyways, we'll see you in about 10 minutes.
See you at 10.
Like always.
hello everyone. I hope you had a lovely, lovely break.
Mm-hmm.
We know we did. If you recall, we're having a grand old time in the super fun city of Lunain.
We're so sorry.
We're so sorry.
It's actually pretty cool. But
Anyways,
Were you two planning
Aesthetic
again?
in concept.
aesthetic and concept.
That's the name of my first album.
With respect to Aeseora and Reefus, we're gonna swap on over to Maltor and Sylvyre again to get a little bit of. And poor
Y'all have your
Sylvyre and
actual
Maltor.
fun.
Yeah, poor Sylvyre and Maltor have been over the course of this time escorted into a bar.
Where I will prestidigitation myself to make sure that I'm clean and offer to play pump up songs or something of the like that they can all drink. Just drinking songs.
All right, but every song you play, you gotta match a shot for shot.
I will, of course, do that. While enlarging my liver. Oh, boy.
Oh,
But if anything, I'm going to just hope he forgets that. And play anyway! Or convince them at least, like, oh, man. Well, if you got to do a shot, you got to pay. 5 gold or so. You know, it's just to fuel the next song. The creativity, the shots, etc., etc. Let's entertain.
I'm putting down 5 gold.
All right! First one!
And then you
For
see
sure.
you see like a group of like 20 guys, like maybe 20 years old, 21. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Well, all right. We'll pace those out between songs because I need to be able to breathe.
Hey
Oh,
Sean,
boy.
you're gonna
How much gold first?
hold
Yeah,
on.
first.
Let me.
Motivate me.
Priorities.
-5. Yep. Hold on.
So, have fun taking 19 shots.
That's death, but okay, because that's a lot of
That's-
money.
Death.
No, it's fine.
Also, to be fair, I think there's going to be ways around that because my favorite charisma stealth or charisma sleight of hand or charisma will come in handy.
All right.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
I guess I'll go to the bar.
Hey, what can I get you?
Any specials here? Like special drinks?
Yeah, we got the sunrise, we got the sunset, we got solar eclipse, we got sunspot, we got the burning ring. Don't get the burning ring. You look like you're a little bit of a lightweight. Don't get the burning ring.
That sounds like a challenge.
That's fair. Sunrise.
Sunrise. All right. Good to start off. Can I interest you in starting a tab for the whole day?
Oh,
You know, you got the sunrise, you got your breakfast, brew, you got high noon.
yeah. Don't let me drink too much.
As if I'd let you.
Wait.
Half of these will
Sunrise
put you on
is-
your ass before you get there anyways.
Okay.
All right, and he hands you a sunrise, and it is very citrusy, orange, and is it hops that make it like bubbly? Very hoppy.
Carbonation.
Well, no,
Hey,
but like,
carbonate. The hops is more of a flavor thing, if I remember.
yeah, it gives
right.
that little
Yeah.
like
I don't drink beer,
It
so
makes
like,
Bitter. Yeah, it's kind of like
beer spicy.
carbonation's right. Yeah,
Okay.
hops give you that little.
Hoppy flavor.
I mean, basically the thing that makes your mouth pucker up a little, kind of.
Hops is the bad taste.
it is very citrusy,
I'm
very
preferable.
hoppy, and also carbonated. So it's like this
good with
weird.
sweet drinks.
Yeah,
so
it's
I like
it's
balance it out.
very like sweet and bitter,
It's Craft Blue Moon.
but better.
All right, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the show, I guess.
All right, Sylvyre. Roll performance.
Right. But also, God dang it,
Also,
Blue Moon.
the guy slams a shot in front of you.
These first few I'll definitely take as is, and 19 on the die makes that a lot. Gonna make that a 26.
Alrighty. The song you're playing pumps everyone the fuck up. Like, within 30 seconds, you're hearing, like, stomps and, like, yeah!
Oh boy.
Some dust falls from the ceiling of the wine store. We don't know what's going on.
You feel it all the way from there, yeah?
And to mitigate some of these shots coming in, there's definitely going to be not just sleight of hand. I'm going to also probably, once people are sufficiently sloshed, there's also going to be just the mage hand carrying the shot. It's looked like it's chosen you. We're going to tempt them with it. You know, someone's going to take that. He's going to opt for not death and probably take hopefully less than half of these.
You convince 5 people to take 5 shots.
Fantastic. I'm good with that.
So you're still taking
14.
14 shots, but
I'm still attempting to before his faculties go. He's definitely going to attempt to make it, you know, not quite the same trick of. He's not going to. Honestly, yeah, he'll go to it. A couple of those will go behind. He's still going to prestidigitate to dirty himself to just wipe it from his lips. There's going to be, it's general trickery on an already boozed up audience.
all right, I'm also going to need you to make a Constitution save at disadvantage.
That's understandable. That's only a 5.
Not even 5 shots in, and Sylvyre is very, very intoxicated.
He's going to cast Distort Value on one of the shots later, halfway through. Look at this golden shot! Who wants this valuable thing?
Fucking Goldschlager.
Gold.
Gold. It tastes even better. Come on.
No one's biting.
Why
Man.
is no one biting?
Man, you pissed drunk.
No, I got more than me.
Yeah, prove
The
it.
money's there.
Go.
I have to.
Shots right now.
Damn, blindness isn't a AoE spell. It's just a.
I'm having
Darkness is, though.
fun. Oddly enough.
Oh, that's understandable. Blade Ward doesn't protect against that. Damn.
Blade
Well,
Ward does protect against the bar fight that happens when you try to run away.
I mean, yeah, he's not going to run away. There's money on the line.
He's gonna
With their
fall if
money.
he tries.
Yeah, exactly. So, gold. Yes, the gold will be. It's now his value, his drink. He's going to take that. But then there's also going to be like, you all got to continue with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. You all go. Go. Start chants.
Now you hold
Songs
up
will
half
start-
fight.
Yeah. Songs will start to blend. It's probably still gonna be decent playing, but it's because it's muscle memory. But the muscle memory's mixing.
And
So
like
I
get-
can relate to this.
partway through, the bartender's gonna be like, "Ah, you holding up half pint?
What the what?
Ah, you holding up half pint?"
Oh, okay. That seemed a little quick.
That was the point.
Exactly. I'm holding up fine. Prestidigitation, I say out loud as I make myself clean.
Wasn't asking you, but all right. Good to know you're good to go and play for the rest of the night.
Yeah, as long as the money's there.
He's gonna actually ask Maltor this time.
Oh, I'm fine.
Need any water?
Do I? No, like to the DM. I had one drink. How bad is this drink?
It's a strong drink, but like, you'd probably be fine.
All right. No, I'm good. Actually, what's the next one? Sunset.
No, that's skipping to the very end.
Yep.
because you just had a sunrise. The next like one would be the breakfast blend, like an oatmeal stout.
Oh, those are so heavy though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
And then
Let's
there'd be
go.
the high noon, which is not an ale, but it's just a straight up like shot.
I have a question.
Hey, what's up?
Does Lance ever come here?
No.
Seems weird.
Yeah, the champion type ain't really allowed to drink, you know. Something about
Over here?
staying at the top. I don't know.
Weird. Feels like kind of the relaxed party place.
Well, it's we like to party, but we do still have to keep our bodies in shape. I'm sure you've noticed everyone around here is like kind of jacked.
Yeah.
So probably halfway through that, Silver's gonna roll the sleeves up and muscle.
Almost like on cue, everyone just flexes.
Sun's out, guns out.
Exactly.
It's like a room full of the Ginyu Force.
Kind of
Yep.
shrink in my seat.
But we do this to relax and have fun, but still gotta keep in shape, be able to fight at a moment's notice.
I guess that's fair.
As long
Right.
as you fight with your heart, though, you're proper Solain.
Fair enough. Breakfast blend?
Here goes, and it's gonna give you a very dark stout.
All right.
Jacob made a face that makes me think that I did it bad.
No. So let's see. We started
Pick
with
one
sunrise. I want everything you've described. Maybe not the shot at the afternoon. I've done my time, but
Probably like Jack
yeah.
Daniels.
yeah. Oh man, in the afternoon, and then but the dark stout. If you're having that like after the other things, presumably at like 1 o'clock or so, and you've still got the rest of the afternoon to go. Ooh yeah, that's
It's
good
time for a
stuff.
nap.
You're gonna nap either way.
You're not wrong.
But as the day progresses, you are partying late into the night.
It helps saves my butt. I'm gonna definitely cast second level sleep at some point to knock out however many people I can with that.
Go right ahead. Take a second level spell off for now.
Yep, I'm doing that.
Are you aiming that?
I-
No.
Well,
I just
It-
became the Jack Nicholson like grinning, nodding gif of like, yes, sleep on everyone.
yes, but
So
not only
wait,
that.
Would Maltor have like some of the lower hit points at that place though?
Oh,
So would they
absolutely.
be targeted first?
Like, where are you aiming
I'm
that?
trying to burst it so it's gonna be not Maltor, but he's gonna have
You're
little
drunk.
to no control of that, so it's gonna burst it on himself.
Roll your die. Because you're going to have some of the lower HP there, too.
Yep.
I thought I didn't. It is 20 feet. Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be the.
oh God, no.
Yeah, so he might end up falling asleep.
That would be
Oh
really
God,
funny.
no. Roll your die.
I gotta figure out how many it was for this one again, because it doesn't say right on the D&D Beyond thing how many die it is. I have to see what the second level say. Additional 2d8. That's a 7d8. Okay. I should have brought out more d8s. That'll be a bit. Give me a second.
Francesca's face journey was great. Shit.
Just need like a collection of.
God. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Listen. I'm
That's,
actually well.
it's only 28.
Are you below
Which-
28?
If my con gets raised, it matches.
So then only you would fall asleep then.
Yep.
Hi, Castle.
So I'm just
Just like a real.
Silver just collapses.
Yeah, Silver just collapses. Like,
Oh
bang!
Oh shit! All right. I'm just gonna go up there and try.
To be fair, a little slap will probably get him back up.
All right.
Or this is also the duration is a minute. Well-
Sylvyre, you good? Sylvyre.
But is it concentration? Do you lose concentration when you fall asleep?
It's not a concentration
It's not a
thing. It's just
concentration.
1 minute.
Okay.
It's 1 minute, but if I take damage, or we'll slap, they wake up.
All right, so yeah, I'm just kind of gonna shake you a bit. Sylvyre, you good?
Silver's
yeah.
like 7 levels of intoxicated right now.
How
Whoopsie
tall are
daisy.
you right now?
The legs may have stretched to the because what? I think it's 9 foot is the maximum for a medium creature.
Because when
Or is it 10?
I get that drunk, I feel like I'm 8.5 feet tall, but
What's that like?
clumsy mostly.
Oh yeah. Well, definitely some tallness in there, and also the face may be imitating whoever he's looking at.
So Maltor.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh hell no! Don't do that. Do not do that.
Oh, Maltor with a creepy smile.
Oh
Maltor
no!
with a smile.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fatality.
Hey, what's up? Look into
You
one of the
good?
like minotaurs or something, then the face minotaur. Good. Good.
All right, I think you might have had enough.
Silver sounds like a malfunctioning robot.
But the money.
I was just thinking.
The,
I'm
the
afraid I
mon-
can't
You
do
made
that.
money. You made shit ton of money.
And watch as I make
Hey,
it.
boy.
No, I take the hat. I pull out the card from the magic shop. Disappear, and it's gonna just fall into the card. So I'm paying off that that thing, but the money's just
Oh.
falling into the card.
You're paying off Twin Beaks.
I'm playing off 95. All 95 goes to the Twin Beaks as he's just immediately
Good shit.
gone. Magic.
How
This
much
is
more do you owe
responsible
on that?
drunk.
What?
Only 53 at that point.
Okay.
It was
Still
under
paying
50.
his bills.
Yeah, I'm paying the bills, but also he's making a trick out of it.
Did you meant to do that right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's called fiscal responsibility.
I love that
Alright.
drunk Silver is still very responsible with money.
all right.
I just gotta
Let's.
figure out how to edit.
What?
Edit. Gotta edit. Gotta
Edit.
make sure I know what I pay. Oh,
We can count later. All right. You know what? Let's go back.
I
to
do gotta
Lance.
count when we get back.
Yeah. Hey, hold on a second, okay? I'm just gonna run to the bar for a second. Hey, do you have any kind of like bread or sweet stuff or anything?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Can I get a few of those?
Oh yeah, sure. He's gonna plop like this big fucking sandwich.
That's not sweet. Oh,
Nice.
you need something greasy.
The ultimate sandwich.
Yeah, it's the ultimate. It's like this big burger that's like wrapped in like cheese and lettuce, and then just contained within like a big loaf of sourdough bread.
Nice.
Good shit.
Can I get that to go? And do you have anything like kind of sweet? Also,
Like, how sweet we talking?
a bit of a dessert.
I got just a thing, and he's gonna
It's a dessert
push.
drink.
He's gonna push forward like a platter of like sun dried fruit.
That's still
Alright.
a nice treat.
It's really good for you. Feed him like 3 of these. He'll.
The mage hand will grab them.
Well,
I
It's
guess
just
he's
gonna
doing
float.
it.
yeah. Yeah.
They're all floating over to him, and then just some hit the mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to carry him home. Any chance I could get the brew? Was it morning brew to go?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna. How much you want?
How much? How much was left in my glass? I don't.
The smallest size is 40 ounces.
Small size is fine. Small size is fine.
Oh yeah, no problem. And gives you a to go cup.
Thank you. All right, Silver. Let's go, shall
Oh,
we?
that's like a gold.
Hey, yeah. Rushing back and forth. Yeah. Here. Sorry.
You want someone to help carry him? Drunk people are kind of heavy.
No. He's gonna compact himself to Reefus's. Well, is Reefus technically small or medium still?
He is a small creature.
damn, I can't go quite that small. But
I
still, you're gonna get.
I think. Let me confirm that.
I don't know. But either way, what that means, like 4 foot is the lower end of medium creature.
I think you can go lower.
Really. Either
I'm not
way,
sure.
we're gonna imitate
Reefus is
Nezuko.
4'2", and small, but I mean he's small because you can choose to be small or medium.
True. So we're gonna imitate Nezuko here then, and just small Sylvyre, but the clothes are kind of dangling a little bit, and he's just, I'm carryable now.
All right, you
Carry me.
Get the sandwich. Okay, I'm trying to carry Sylvyre.
I can help with that.
He doesn't
Mage
get
Hand can.
lighter, does he?
Mage Hand can just grab
I'm not
the
sure
sandwich.
if he's lighter. I can carry. What is my carrying capacity? It's like 135.
You are the
Oh.
strongest.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if he's lighter, but he thinks he's lighter.
Is it? No. How am I doing this?
You're gonna need help.
All right. Can I get somebody to help a little bit with this?
Yeah, there's a Goliath that just kind of like scoops him up. Ah!
All right.
Thank you, and then
Thank
he's
you.
not. Silver's not going to get handsy. He's a professional. The Mage Hand though is going to be like, thank you. It's patting the Goliath and patting Maltor.
All right. Thanks.
He's
All
not
right.
doing anything though, but the Mage Hand definitely is.
All right. I'll just lead the way.
Yeah. All right. So switching back to our super fun group, ready to be the highlights of everyone's night.
Yep. That's
So-
us.
We just came out of the stairs, right? Because that's where we were going. Is
Well,
like
so
a
So, I was just done with that place.
Mhm.
I now expect nothing interesting, but I need to make something interesting. I don't know. I don't have a plan yet.
So I think I was talking about we were just coming out of the steps because I was asking you where the steps of the Solain were,
Yeah.
and so as we get up there, I'm just gonna turn to Aeseora and just be like, "Do you have anything you need to get taken care of? I have to run a couple of errands, but we can meet back here. What is curfew? 10:30?
10:30.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can meet back here by like dinner time or so.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you need help?
That depends. Are you willing to get into trouble?
Usually.
Then I could use some help. Come with me. Where can I go that like out of sight? I know I'm kind of in the middle of everything right now, but
around the bleachers areas, you could sneak into the
We can
arena.
also talk mentally.
yeah, from here on out we'll probably be talking mentally.
Okay.
You used to be able to sneak better.
Try not to think about that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so if we can just find like you said one of the little booths or something we can hide behind, or just something out of the way, like, if you had to stop somewhere to tie your shoe or like adjust
Yeah.
your bag or something at a convention,
Yeah.
just like, okay, so let's do that. Okay, 5 days of this and I'm going to die. So, and that's coming from me. So, I feel like if I even play a flute there, I'm going to get arrested. And that was my last gold piece. So, what I need from you is to
You just got 100 gold.
wink.
Her-
Yes, and you and Maltor just got 50 apiece. So, what I need from you is to kind of just cover me. If anybody asks where I was, just say that, I don't know, I'm not good at lying. Not saying
good
you
at
are, I just know I'm
stopping you from
bad.
telling the truth.
We can work with that. We can absolutely work with that. Yes,
We're not bad at lying. It should be fine.
I absolutely am. However, I'm very good at playing pretend. And I will do just sort of like I'll like spin on my foot, sort of, in place. And as I do,
I guess internally it kind of goes slow motion for me, and I will reach out to the Crimson Moon and just be like, I hope this works. And as I come back around, I grow about a foot taller, and what you see before you is about a 5'3" Maltor with horns and like the Solain, I mean the Lunain, right, Solain cloak and everything, and just be like, so I'm kind of banking on the fact that everybody in there is super jacked, and they won't notice that I'm about a foot shorter than I should be. I mean, I could go with Sylvyre, I guess. He changes his height all the time. But with Sylvyre, I have to talk a lot, and that's, I mean, I'm a good talker, but I don't say much. He actually gets things done.
He also tells the truth too much.
Yeah. I mean, I can do that.
Well, let's not.
Okay, that's fair. So, right.
I'm gonna add one little thing to that too. So
Absolutely.
You see like the edge of Maltor's face, like Smalltor. The edge of Smalltor's face like come up a little bit and like do a little wave motion, like it's adjusting onto his face. And you see for just a second, like Maltor's face disappears and it's like replaced with two fish eyes and like a mouth.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this.
I'm gonna send Jacob and Anne
I think I know. Yeah.
I'm slightly afraid.
A little
good.
bit.
When I pretty much just look like a shorter Maltor. When I look to the side, you can kind of see a purple glint come from the eye. But if you were just walking down the street and took a quick glance, you would think it's Maltor. So, anything you want from the Solain?
Please bring us back something strong to drink. And I'll give you the mini bag of holding.
You read my mind.
I hope that works.
We're about to find out. I'm stuck in Reefus' voice. Sorry. Let's see. Go.
Oh,
Go,
good.
slow internet.
Love that.
Yeah.
So I look like that?
For that like
for a
slight
second.
moment.
Huh. I've looked worse.
I don't think Reefus would have noticed.
No.
Absolutely not.
It's part of the magic, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So,
Maltor Sylvyre,
Let's
do you
see.
want to see?
I think
I
everyone wants to
suppose.
see. I would tweet it on the thing.
You can put
Yeah.
the link in Twitch chat.
and
Oh,
the,
because it's on my phone that I'm sending it to you.
Ah!
I'll put the link in Twitch chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
and the Alright, so I'll just sort of scurry. You know, I'll like start to scurry on all fours, but then I catch myself. It's like, oh wait, how does Maltor walk? You're more observant than I am. How does Maltor walk?
I'd try and imitate it. I don't know. Let me roll.
Francesca, how does Maltor walk?
Kind of longish strides with a permanent slouch.
I was about to say, because you're the tallest of us, but I feel like you're never walking in the front. So
Hey
oh,
now.
You know,
Yeah,
this is what
ta-
dreams are made of.
tallest.
Tallest
Quote, unquote.
pre-modification.
Exactly. Yeah, long stride. Usually hands will kind of be like close to the
Pockets.
body or pockets, and just a permanent slouch.
okay, do I need to roll something to try to imitate this?
Deception.
So the other question
Disgrace.
is, like, would people have paid enough attention to Maltor that they would notice the difference now, as long as you're
Not-
not in the same area?
Not if Maltor had anything to say about it. It's kind of what I was banking on. Maltor's
Well-
the one that tries to not be seen.
Well, Tiefling is kind of, news. Along with the most talkative changeling you ever done met.
Yeah.
Deception. 16.
It's wonky but passable.
Me too. Okay. So I will just
Like
wonky but passable.
It looks like a person who's like short trying to take like long person stride, like tall people strides.
Basically me after I hit my growth spurt. Okay. So yeah, I will wonky but passable my way just sort of into the
Solain
Mhm.
side of things.
You notice that it is much hotter. I also forgot to mention the Solain is pretty chilled. Or the Lunain is pretty chilled, rather.
Okay.
Okay. I got fur.
Yeah. But once you get to the Solain, it
Oh,
is
boy.
much hotter.
Okay, we gotta be quick about this. Okay, so
It's like going
walking
from like
into
50 degrees to like 85.
please tell me you mean Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
It's a joke for you non-Americans out there. Okay, so like what does it look like walking into the Solain?
First of all, it's a lot louder. You hear like a thud, thud, thud.
Oh, I know how this is gonna go.
Uh,
Okay,
and like, there's just so much more muscular people who are like just out and about. Some people are like actively training right now, like just in the street.
I'm gonna ask something that would hurt me as a DM if my players asked me, but as a ranger, can I use survival to try to figure out the best way to go? Just to kind of be like, okay, most people are going this way. This is where the action is, so to speak.
Yeah, I'll let you try.
Okay.
I'm not
Shout
gonna
out to my
say
brother
no,
Vinny.
but like I'm gonna let you try your things.
As far
Okay.
as skill bullshit goes, that's not the biggest stretch we've had this episode.
No, absolutely
That's the
not.
biggest stretch we've had in the last 45 minutes, but 22.
Yeah, you can see that there's like a crowd gathering towards a building way up front.
Okay.
The music originating from there.
I'll wonky but passable my way up there. That's Reefus's
The
pass
music
without trace.
sounds familiar.
God,
You begin to
Wait, what?
recognize the sounds of Sylvyre playing.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh,
so
shit.
if I go in there, do I see Sylvyre and Maltor?
Yeah, you'd be able to see Sylvyre and Maltor.
Okay. I panicked a little bit.
This is
past. We're in the past.
and you as you like get there, right? As you get there,
Mhm.
you see Sylvyre just like flop.
For the first time, I am so jealous of people that drink.
And you,
So
you can
just-
see Maltor like just watching this Goliath go rah! With little
Alright, so-
baby Sylvyre.
Malta, are you wearing your normal stuff over the Solain tunic, or are you just...
I just kind of strapped the Solain tunic to my back, kind of like a cape. I'm wearing all of my stuff underneath. It's just
Okay.
kind of like tied up here and just to the back.
Before I walk in, I'm basically like, if this were a movie, I'm doing this. Like, here's the wall, and it's just sort of like peek around, see what everybody's wearing, go back, and then when I come back, I look like Maltor still, but I'm wearing the tunic, and the his normal stuff is just gone. Like, I'm just wearing the tunic and like normal Solain attire. So even if we were to be seen next to each other, it wouldn't look exactly alike. And I will just try to stealth my way over to the bar
Sure.
while everybody's distracted with Sylvyre.
Absolutely sure.
Does the distraction help, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank God. All right.
See this? What is that?
Yeah, you can see this.
I can actually.
On a natural 20, but it wasn't. So that's 17 though.
I would say you can see this.
Oh, 17.
For
I'm
Mal-
seeing myself
You're
walk
seeing
in.
yourself because it's very out
But I'm on
there.
the other side of the bar.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
short.
suddenly another fucking bright red tiefling.
Crowd here that might
I think
lower the
Maltor's
passive.
passive is 16,
It is.
and they are dealing with a.
I also just
sleeping
want to
baby
see the.
Sylvyre.
I just want to see the comedians.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'm not making eye contact with Maltor. Like, I'm just sort of like, okay, just going through.
But I'm seeing
Yep.
That feels worse.
You're seeing a 5'3" bright red tiefling at least.
Immediately stopping in my tracks, like, what the fuck?
Just working my way to the bar, no big deal here, everything's fine. Singing
Has-
because I'm
Have
nervous.
I've not seen any teens here.
No.
Oh,
Not
there's
a
some,
not a
right?
soul.
I know nothing what that's like. Do I notice that Maltor notices me?
I'm just
Absolutely.
Okay,
Him
then
some,
I
like West Side Story shit across the room.
Then like a Western movie, just like constantly zooming in on the eyes. Then I'll change my I'll change my posture in my walk. So it's I'll walk. I guess a little more like Reefus, but just like a bit less of a slouch and a little more pep in the step. I'm basically trying to be not Maltor now while looking like Smalltor.
Also, Maltor, you see the fish thing briefly.
What?
Oh, that wasn't a detect magic thing. That's just like that.
No, it's just like that.
I'm
It
new to
just
this.
does that. I am horrified.
This is like a bad dream. Like,
I don't blame you.
I don't know your Reefus. I have a copycat of me walking up and then with a freaking fish face.
but I'm not looking at you. I'm just walking up to the bar.
Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I am.
Jeez, you get a
Do you
cold or
sell-
something, kid?
I'm not used to this many people without properly covering my face and nose, as per guidelines. If do you sell like by the bottle or?
Why do you need a bottle? I don't
You
think you
know.
can. After how much you had, kid, I'm surprised you can walk, especially after dealing with that other guy.
Oh yeah. Glance over at actual Maltor and just like try not to look.
Also,
If go ahead.
just how intoxicated am I? Because
Like
You
four
guys-
and
I need to check for something.
like 5.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Is that flirt with stranger level? Like, where does that start? Is that flirt with stranger or wrestle with stranger? Like, there's a scale here.
I feel like
Right,
for Maltor, it's talk to stranger.
Touche.
If there is, I'm taking one of the dry fruit and I'm chucking it at fake Baltor.
Roll to hit.
Not to hurt,
Roll to
but
hit.
just to like see if it flickers the thing.
Roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
You. So what happens is, Reefus, you just feel this like bonk at the very top of your head, and the poor bartender just watches your face kind of like peel off for a second, and you flicker to just this little otter in a Lunain outfit with this fish on this like partway on their face.
I am so sorry. I'm not feeling well, and so I have an illusion spell to. I don't look great.
And
Drink
everything goes
time!
silent after, and then you just hear drink time, and
Where's Maltor?
everything just goes silent, and the bartender just kind of like leans down, grabs this axe that's about the size of Reefus, and
No,
puts it on
I'm-
the
I'm rushing forward at this point if I see that it's Reefus.
just puts it on the bar. Goes, leave.
Are there any bottles within grabbing distance?
No.
How far away are they?
Behind the bar, about 10
How
feet
far
away.
behind the bar?
About
10 feet. That's it. Bonus action. I'm casting Expeditious Retreat.
How quickly am I getting there?
You
Not Reefus quickly.
not Reefus quickly.
So as a bonus action, I will cast Expeditious Retreat, which I am remembering where to find that. There it is. Thank you. All right. And so that allows me to, when I cast the spell, and then as a bonus action on each of my turns after, I can cast the dash action. So my speed is already 30. So I've got 60 feet. So that gives me 10 feet to go up there, grab as many bottles as I can.
So
I don't
like
know what I would
one.
roll for that.
Just one? Like I can't just
There-
do the whole supermarket sweep
Can't
like
sweep
into
them
the
into the bottle.
bag of
or
holding?
Into the bag.
Normally, yes. However, these are Solain size, where the small is 40 ounces.
You know what? That's fine. I'll take one of those and anything else that will fit with the remainder of my 50 feet of movement because it takes me to get back.
You can seal some of the fruit and a half-eaten sandwich, as per described from Maltor.
This may be this may be the most important question I've asked as Reefus. What fruit is there? I have a ranking system.
There's 10.
There's
Peaches are 6. Blueberries are 1.
dried
Peaches are 6.
muscadine.
Blueberries are not 1.
There's dried grapes. There's 3 different dried apples. There's a dried illimo, and there's a dried banana. What are you taking?
How
You can
much?
grab
Can I get all of
3.
it? Can you get 3? Oh, okay. I just had the muscadine juice, so I'm sorry. I just had the muscadine juice. So I'm not going to do this. So we're definitely grabbing the banana. We're definitely grabbing. What was the other one you said? The
Illimo?
Illimo. Yeah, we're definitely grabbing that. And you said there was apple.
There's 3 different types of apple.
Bloody hell. Okay.
There's a Granny Smith Red Delicious and Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp.
Those are the only ones I could think of off the top of my head.
That's more than I could think of. We're definitely grabbing we'll grab the Granny Smiths.
Okay.
And then a big bottle. And then, is there anything off the bartender or like near him that I can steal from him out of sheer mischief?
You can try and steal his belt.
Oh, absolutely. Is that sleight of hand?
That's sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Doing it for the lulz. 17.
That was at disadvantage?
I rolled a 16 and a 19.
Alright. You steal his belt. And you watch as
Yoink.
his pants like drop like an inch before he catches them.
I'm out. I'm taking
yeah.
the remainder. Like, it took me 10 feet to get there, 10 feet back, and then that's another 40 feet straight out of there.
And poor Maltor just kind of like watches this and then quickly turns around. And we're gonna let this play out, and then we're gonna end streams.
I thought you were just gonna end it there on a
I did too.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
I think we should.
Dun, dun,
Because
dun,
it's
dun, dun,
funny.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
Thank you so
Also-
much.
That's all, folks.
Oh,
Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna yell at Jacob because in session 6 he did say that blueberries were his favorite fruit.
Right, but who is he talking to?
All 3 of us.
Reefus is not
Bye.
consistent
No,
person to
we're gone.
day to day.
yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
See us again next week, same time. And
Thanks for chilling.
yeah, and you can find us on YouTube.
You can.
Yeah.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye.